Welcome to the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep.
Touchdown, Braylon Edwards. Braylon Edwards, touchdown, Michigan.
Timing pattern to Edwards, touchdown, Michigan.
Where we bring you the best in sports, entertainment, and insight. Join us every weekday from 2 to 4 p.m. as we break down the latest games, analyze the biggest plays, and dive into the hottest topics in sports. We'll have exclusive interviews with your favorite athletes and guests, and you'll get a front row seat to all the action. So tune in to the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep.
Got one-on-one going end zone. Edwards in the air. Oh, what a catch by Braylon Edwards. His second touchdown of the game.
On the Woodward Sports Network, where sports comes to life.
Us in the 2:30 hour, we got boy Freddie Felt still representing the national championship shirt, and we're just having some fun out here, man. I don't know what it is. Let me rephrase that. What is something that you could do just for hours upon hours upon hours? I'll go first to set the scene. So when I'm first walking up, what's up, chat? How y'all doing, man? I hope you guys are having a beautiful Friday. I'm walking up, and I see some guys playing catch. With a football. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is about playing catch with a football. Legit. B-Lad, come over here. I don't know.
We got a little video you playing catch in the sack too.
B-Lad, come up here when you get a sack. Like legitimately, watching some guys play catch, and I was drawn to it. I said, I'm gonna probably get there and play some catch before it's over. I said, what's up to you guys? Talk to B-Lad a little bit, fellow wide receiver, if you will.
You should have seen his face, man. It was like a 9-year-old on
camera.
It was like a 9-year-old on Christmas throwing the rock with Braylon Edwards. My man was excited, man.
But that's just what it is. Like,
we got it all
right
now.
What is it about playing catch? I could do it for hours. I don't care if you're playing it with a football. I don't care if you're playing, pitch and catch with the mitt.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that rock.
I swear, me and Cam were over there getting some Greek food. Shout out all these food trucks around here. Great event we got going on. I look over in the distance, see a football being thrown. Immediately, once I saw Braylon, he's like, we got to go get that football.
100%, man.
I could just do that for hours, I swear.
They just play it for hours upon hours upon hours.
Every non-QB throws the same way. Every non-skill position QB throws the exact same way. The elbows out, thumbs down, overload, sling it.
Like I told you, what it is watching quarterbacks for all these years. It's like, this is our exaggerated version of what we feel a quarterback should throw like.
Exactly. And in another world, I was a QB.
Yeah, I feel you. Another world that wouldn't have got me to the NFL, I tell you that. And then we critique these quarterbacks. Meanwhile, if they threw like I threw, pick six.
Hey, you guys look pretty good, man. You guys look pretty good. For me, it's a different kind of rock. No, not that one, guys. It's the basketball rock. It's the orange rock right in front of us, man.
It can be orange from time to time, depending on what you're talking
about. Man, give me a court outside. I don't care if it's windy or not. Shooting hoops, I can do all day. Now, I can throw the Frisbee all day, too. But when I see a bunch of dudes out shooting hoops, man, it's like when you see dudes throwing the football around, like you just drawn to it. It's a magnet.
Frisbee has a time limit because Frisbee, like, you can get, let's say you throw 10 Frisbees. Like, you may throw 3 to 4 really solid. You can have like 5 bad tosses.
See, I'm talking about throwing it and playing catch, leading your friend and like diving out, trying to catch it through the legs, behind the back. More old school 80s Frisbee.
I got you. That's like freestyle Frisbee.
With the big B, as they call it.
Freestyle Frisbee, man.
Yes, sir.
You know, it's going to have some fun conversation. Even though it's Friday and there's not a ton to talk about, man, there is an interesting topic as it relates to the Detroit Tigers. No. We're not talking about the Tigers. We promise we won't subject you to that or put you through that. No need to talk about a team that's lost 7 series in
Can we make a rule?
Row. No need to talk
We can only talk about them after a win, which will be made, once a week?
Yeah, you know what? So we won't be talking about the Tigers. But there is an interesting element surrounding the Tigers, Kool-Aid.
What up, though?
Thinking about, as we say, what's up to my right hand. Today, you're my left hand. You're on the left hand side. But when you think about the Tigers, you know what I'm saying, obviously, what's going on with them, they, as it relates to Scooble, had no leverage. They signed the arbitration. Arbitration worked in Terry Scooble's favor. There's no leverage for the Tigers. Every team in the MLB knows that they're trying to move on for him, know that they will pretty much have to accept what you give as a decent offer.
Yeah.
Well, not so fast, man. I'm hearing reports out of Chicago Cubs, radio stations are now talking. With the MLB maybe being on strike in 27, maybe being on strike in 28, a 2-year period, now you're starting to see teams that may be close and maybe missing that ace to take them over the top. Now they're trying to go hard for this season because this season may be the last time you have a championship for a while. So what are your thoughts on the potential for now being in a better spot, not necessarily knowing it's going to help us this year because we're way down that line. Just thinking about moving towards next year and this inadvertent rebuild that has happened this year. Yeah. That's good news for the Tigers.
I guess it is good news for the Tigers, especially when you start to hear the news of a hard cap coming to baseball. And now it's starting to make sense a little bit why the Tigers, I guess, were operating the way that they do, because these things don't just happen overnight. These are things that the owners know this is what we want to have happen. So why would they go out there and lace Terry Scoobel with $400 million or even $250 million? Hey, if they understand what's on the way, then I guess they did act in the best interest of where baseball is heading. And if that's what the new going rate is going to be, something lower to bring back Scoobel, or to trade him and get a lot of pieces, because now if you have this hard cap, and now if you have this struggle over money, I don't think that the players are going to be the ones that win in this one. I believe it's going to be the owners. You already see that.
Okay, hold on. I'm about to get you in on this answer, but I'm not. I am not going to let you give some credit to Scott Harris in the front office for the Detroit Tigers by saying maybe this is what they
player over here, by the way.
Hell to the no. I think this is a situation that is benefiting the Tigers. Not of their own doing. I don't think this is something they prepared for. I think this is something that might have fallen in their lap with the season coming up. So now you might have a situation where the Chicago Cubs, who can't find pitching, are struggling, but are still kind of right there in the NL. Maybe they need a guy in Terry Scoobel.
I'm giving them credit, Bray.
Okay.
When you look at the whole situation, you got a back-to-back Cy Young winner. The likelihood of him winning 3 in a row is very low. So naturally, that price should come down. And then you look at what all of the execs around the league saw coming well before us pundits started talking about it. And that is the reality that there probably isn't baseball in 2027. And maybe even to your point, maybe not even 2028. So when you're looking at that and you realize the leverage point that is now appearing that you brought up today, you have to see that ahead of time if you're an exec. We have to give Scott the benefit of the doubt that he did know this was coming, and that realistically there's no reason for any team to be loading up on that kind of contract with this kind of doom impending.
Only reason why I say it's lucky be lad is you're looking at a situation where, all right, if you want to give Scott Harris credit, fine. This is what I look at in terms of giving credit. What have you done for me to consistently give you credit? Nothing. I look at this offseason. We knew we needed bats. We saw how that series ended with the Seattle Mariners. We didn't have bats. We had the pitching. You didn't go get the bats. Gleyber Torres is the only guy on the injury reserve right now that can come back and provide you a situation, provide you a spark.
And that's still not enough.
And him isn't going to get you, excuse me. And
I'm not including Carp in that either.
Exactly. They're not going to be the players that take you over the top. So looking at it that way, I'm like, why should I give you credit? Like, you have a well-oiled machine that was ahead of the curve. You didn't make the necessary adjustments, the necessary moves, and here you are in a space where your team looks abysmal, and now you got Terry Scoobel coming back with the arbitration situation. Let me know.
Well, let me push back on that. As we got so frustrated with him at the trade deadlines, not moving these young pieces, What if these guys were thinking about this probability, not possibility, but a probability 2 years ago? And if you're not going to play, maybe you play a shortened season in 28. Yeah. Maybe you don't play at all. But all of these guys that you've been holding on to, they're going to be ready to contribute, supposedly, okay? So do you want to ditch all of your future assets for right now when realistically you got to give up everything? I've never felt the Tigers were on the level of a Dodgers, okay? Maybe you get lucky in a series, but we've seen it over and over again with the struggles of this team. No, it's just they're good. They just don't have enough. And in order to get to that level in this last year or this year, you'd have to give up so much. And then you're looking at what it is. It's 1 year and possibly 2 years off after that. So if you're the Dodgers, you're the Cubs, I love your side of the argument. Push it all in because you got the money. You got the TV deal. But when it comes to the Tigers, man, it's a slow hold, slow build.
Or Phillies and teams like that. All right, look, we don't have to necessarily dive into the were they right or were they wrong. Here's a better question. If Tarek Skubal commands the King's ransom by the trade deadline, if some team is willing to make that choice, whether it's somebody that's close, whether it's the Phillies, whether it's the Cubs, whether it's hell the Yankees, what do you want for Tarek Skubal? Like that, that becomes the question. What would you need? What would you like for a Tarek Skubal? You're talking about the best pitcher in the game right now, back-to-back Cy Youngs. Yep. We'll see. He had 2 batting practice. He had 2 pitches in BP. Looked pretty good. We'll see what happens when he comes back. But what are you commanding? What do you want?
Well, I think the thing is about this trade, if you want to get peak value out of Tarek Skubal, there's going to need to be more than one team on the receiving end here. And another thing is, too, is that in the Tigers farm system, they don't have a single pitcher in the top 10 of their prospects at all. So what we have right now playing right now in AAA and on the actual team itself is all we have. So then again, another couple of young arms that are maybe in the top 5, top 3 of another team's system would be nice, but at the same time, you also need to load up on those young bats, specifically outfield, because we have a lot of outfielders that are potential trade pieces like Riley Green, Kerry Carpenter, you name it. And that's another thing, too. If we can get a solidified DH, maybe a left-handed stick or a right-handed stick that can actually hit that 4-hole like Torque should be, that'd be another player that I'm interested in. But another thing is we need pitching, and we need pitching kind of now because we don't have any in our farm system.
Shoot. Move Riley Green, Torque, Skubal, all at the deadline.
Well, if you're operating under the premise that we're talking about, if I'm giving this credit to Scott, then yes, you have to move them. Yeah. Okay, because now if that's the premise they're operating under, and we're assuming that now, 27 and 28 are lost years for guys that are kind of in that prime window, supposedly. So why the hell would you not move them right now? If you don't think you're going to see them until 29 or a shortened season in 28, you get something for all of them. And I'll tell you, at this point, you try and get something for Mize. Mize has had his best year as a pitcher. He's an UFA after this season.
Had more games. He won more games in school last year.
Yep, and an off-injured guy now down with a groin injury. Doesn't seem too serious, but I'm sell mode. This team looks like a disaster. I don't think it's a rebuild, but you have to absolutely retool at this point, and you have all of the assets to be able to bring in a dearth of talent and capital, and you wait. You see what happens with the collective bargaining agreement. You take a year off if that's what happens, and you come back with a bunch of young guys, a real nucleus of talent, not guys that hey man, we got to do it now with Riley Green, and you're not. You got to do it now with Tarek Skubal, and you certainly haven't.
Hey, Kool-Aid, when you get back on here, I got a question for you. B-Lad, I'm going to ask you this question.
Yeah.
How bad do you feel like getting on the basketball court when you see the hooping going? Because I'm hearing the basketball dribbling. I'm hearing the ish talking over there. I'm thinking about back in the day, man. I love to get out there, get a little 21 going on.
Well, you know what we're doing.
King of the court.
You know what we're doing.
Talk to me. What's up?
Brendan has it set up so that each one of us will be taking a rack, and we're going to do a little Woodward shootout here and see who comes out on top. Now, Brendan's calling it, by the way.
So are we going all the way around this person, or we just you get 5 shots?
I'd love to do the whole thing because I've never had a full rack, 3-point contest style here. I've never been. No, not all 5 of them are like that, man. I went to small schools. We were lucky to have 1 rack and like 4 balls that still were flated.
I don't think Answer got the joke. I definitely think you have 4 racks.
I have I've had more than 5.
I ain't talking about lamb chops.
But yeah, we're going to do that. And I got to put it out there. Brendan Bomberito, starter, varsity, Eisenhower. And he said, man, the only thing he could do was shoot. He didn't do anything else. He didn't defend. He didn't pass. But the man could shoot, so he's calling his shot today, Big
Bob Marino went to Utica Eisenhower?
He did.
Man, they had some football studs
Yes,
back in the
they did.
day, man. They had the Giorgio brothers. John,
yes.
What? Heck yeah. John and Michael.
That's my hood over there.
So John was my year. He was a linebacker. Like, we legitimately played against them in the first round of the playoffs my junior year. He had 26 tackles.
What?
Like, the Giorgio brothers, and his younger brother was the quarterback. And then we ended up being on the All-Star, the East team together. Now, we beat the West. Of course, that's how we do. But shout out to Utica Eisenhower. They had some players back in the day, man.
Are you a big hooper?
You know, I've never played organized hoops in my entire life, and here's the reason why, is because I was usually playing on competitive travel baseball teams.
Hey.
So it was like all in the winter, we're at an indoor facility,
Humble
either
brag.
getting BPs, live cages in. So, but when I do, so I did grow up with a basketball court in my neighborhood. I was kind of similar as a bomber. Give me the ball, I'll shoot it. No handles, I'll play defense though. But the only thing I can do is shoot the ball. So it should be interesting what we got going on here. Because I have been hooping at Lifetime.
Okay.
I've been getting some of my boys together. We've been running some threes. It's been fun.
You had a similar game like a Sar Thompson a little bit. if you
Exactly.
will. I put it to no, 100%. I put it to you with what?
Oh, keep going. I got something interesting out of SAR.
Oh, you got something interesting. Yeah, for me, same type game, man.
We got a lot of whack jumpers out here.
A lot of whack jumpers.
There are some whack jumpers today.
Speaking of whack jumpers, man, and speaking of basketball, did you guys watch Game 6 last night?
I did.
Did you guys take in Game 6 last night?
I did.
Here are my thoughts on the state of the NBA, okay? Here's my thoughts on where the NBA is. You have the two best teams in the NBA right now blowing each other out on their own home court. You have officiating being enhanced. You have officiating being manipulated. You have rules being manipulated. When you watch the game in this day and age, because everything is about getting to 7 games. Everything is about the money of the sponsorships, the money of getting to 7 games, the money of getting who we want in, the money of feeling like you have an opportunity. Look at the Indiana Pacers last year. They took the OKC Thunder 7 games. Should not have happened.
No.
What I don't like about it, but it's on a different side. When you watch the players when they're losing on the road. Watch the players. It's not about getting blown out. It's about the effort isn't even there. And I have another thought on that. It's not just that they don't care.
They
it's not
know.
That yes. When
They
you
know,
watch
man.
the players on the court. Look at OKC last night. Look at the Spurs 3 nights ago. Legitimately, the players are walking around frustrated because they know, 1, the coach is not calling the games conducive to win because that's a part of it. And 2, they know they're not getting the whistles. So when you start the game off and you legitimately can see within the first 3 minutes how it's laying, how it's going, it dejects you, it frustrates you, and you can watch them on the court. Like, that's where the dejection is with the players. It's not that they are lacking effort. It's not that they're not trying to put it out. They know what it is.
Fellas,
They know what it is.
they started the game with all-NBA J-Dub on the bench.
Like,
Jared McCain starting over J-Dub.
very reminiscent of when Johnny Unitas did not come in until halfway through the third quarter
And
for
what did-
Earl Morrell, and then they lost, and then Johnny Unitas came in there, only missed 3 passes, but they lose to the New York Jets. And you know why they lost to the New York Jets?
Because it was fixed.
Because if the Baltimore Colts
AFL.
beat the NY Jets, there is no merger.
That's right. If you ever get a chance.
I'm on my answer stuff today.
Yeah.
That's right. Well, and I'll give you some more
Conspiracy
for it. Go and Google Bubba Smith, Jets conspiracy. He flat out talks about it. And you look at that game last night, we didn't want to mess with the rhythm of the starting 5. That's J-Dub. That's your maybe your best defender on your team. One of your second best ball handler,
Hey,
and a
J-Dub.
man that can make it. Look, dropped 40 points in a finals game last year.
Like, realistically, J-Dub was about this close to being Finals MVP last year. If
Thank you.
SGA isn't the
Thank
MVP
you.
and SGA isn't SGA, like, that's how well he played in that Finals last year.
I got something else for you. 70-37, Bray.
Now, what's these numbers?
Fouls.
Oh. I
In
actually
game
didn't see that stat.
5 to game 6.
Wow.
Okay, so if you think that it's
It's a
fixed, I'm not saying that.
I'm not saying it's fixed.
Is it choreographed?
A little bit.
I'm sorry, but there was no change in style of play last night to 2 nights before. The fact of the matter is the whistles, the refs get to blow that whistle how they want it, and how they're told, how it's mandated. In my opinion, allegedly, all right. But you saw it fully on display last night. You've seen it fully on display in all of these playoffs. And I love your point because I've seen it, and I knew where you were going before you even said it. They know. It is written on all of their faces. There's talk in all of these different podcasts from former players. Shaq comes out, tells them, I knew we were winning it because they told us we were staying at Indiana in the first round. How did we know we were going to play the Pacers? Phil knew.
Draymond said something similar as well.
Yeah,
very similar.
Well, 100%. It just sucks too, man. Like, you're watching the finals back in the day, and I don't always like to talk about back in the day, but you have to have a reference point. If you're watching the finals, let's not even go back in the day. Just go when LeBron was in his peak. When LeBron was in his prime, and Steph Curry. These are going 7 games, and they're 7 games legitimately within 4 points, within 6 points, within 7 points. Kool-Aid, at the end of the day, legitimately, when teams are losing, they're losing by a couple things. They're losing by a couple adjustments. They're losing by a couple missed shots. They're losing by a couple turnovers. That's what it was back in the day. You go back, you adjust, you come back, and then you can take your chances, and you can win, and you win by 2. You win by 3. These teams aren't getting blown out by 25 and coming back and winning by 30. It's a 60-point swing.
The swings are absolutely insane to me. And just to see, even with our own team here, to see how tough a battle that was, but then in the very next series, they changed the way that the series is reffed by the different referees they put there, and they got swept. I don't even how do you even explain that? That's crazy to me. Like, I thought that was going to at least be one that wins 6 games. Cleveland Cavaliers at least, or Peasants win a couple games.
Yeah.
But for them to go out there and get swept, I'm back on the Peasants. Until their franchise pulls themselves out of the depths of this championship-lessness recent history in, how many decades now? Yeah. But I'm still salty too. I'll admit it. I'm still salty.
We're so lucky we have bad boy Aaron.
No doubt.
Because ain't going to work.
If it was just the going to work Pistons, I wouldn't let y'all talk like that about the Knicks. But the fact that we have a whole iconic 70
NBA royalty, baby.
100%.
Let's go.
Pistons can talk all the stuff they want to, and so can their fans. But
we just had a shooter out here, Braylon.
I see he clinked that. He
was smashed.
He put it together for sure. He went back to the corner for that last rack and wasn't waiting for him. He was disappointed.
Speaking of, well, go ahead.
You brought up Asar.
Yeah, go ahead.
Did you see this, Kool-Aid?
What up, though?
Very interesting theory.
Oh, if you're gonna bring up Asar, do this. Let me get this one off because it's
Please,
still about the
fire it off, man.
So I was watching Victor Wembanyama last night. You see him come to the game. You see how he enters the game. He had on the cloak. He had on the
shaved head monk style.
He had the monk style. You can tell he was focused. He was disciplined. This is a part of what he did in the offseason. He went up into the mountains. He studied. There it is. He studied with the Buddhists. He studied with the monks. He studied his patience. He studied his discipline, if you will. He went and spoke to other individuals. So I'm watching last night, and you're watching. Then you watch how he talks to his team. Then as the game goes on, I don't know why I haven't done this before, but instantly I start thinking of another player and how he moved. I start thinking of another player that he reminds me of, and I think is spot on. Tell me if I'm wrong. There was a player in the late 60s, early 70s, that when he came out, he was also one of these polarizing figures. He was also a tall man that marched to the beat of his own drum. He was also an individual that did things the right way. He's also way more mature for his age. He also won championships. He also played defense. He also was about everything that came with the game. He also was off to the side. He also was standoffish. He also was quiet. He also didn't necessarily go out on the scene.
Did he part the Red Sea?
He also studied martial arts.
Oh, that guy.
He also studied martial arts. He also
Jeet Kune Do.
100% Jeet Kune Do. Shout out to Bruce Lee. Rest in peace. Rest in power.
You think he'll be in some movies?
100% Wemby's going to be in movies like this individual. This was a polarizing figure, whether it related to politics, whether it related to being in his own lane, whether it related to just always being serious. That is none other than the man that changed his name to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar from Lou Alcindor. Tell me you don't see the similarities in Victor Wembanyama and Lou Alcindor. Obviously, he's shooting threes and the game is slightly different. But in terms of mentality and how they're moving, feels a lot like Lou Alcindor.
I'm going to take it to another level because I see all of that. You see the passion for the game.
Yeah.
You see the early dominance. When you see that kick photo,
that's what I'm talking about. It
just looks so much. It brought me. That was immediately what I thought of was
it took
the
me right to the
stuff.
game of death.
But I'm going to take it a step further because there was a time where Kareem was about done with the game.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
And I'm going to tell you right now.
1978.
What Wemby's going through right now, he knows. He sees it. He's a diplomat, so he doesn't speak on it. He knows that he's the future face of the league if he isn't already.
Yeah, he's the face.
But I'm going to tell you right now, the way that the NBA is being played right now, we've said it, that San Antonio is the second most ethical team in the NBA. Maybe tied with the Pistons the way I've been watching them play.
I can agree with that.
And the fact is if we continue down this road of Adam Silver's NBA, where we feel like it's controlled by a NBA referee choreography. If we feel that guys are dominating the league because they're flopping, because they're falling over, they're showing the youth how to play, because we're seeing it pop up in AAU.
They're just selling the calls, as Adam Silver said.
And I'm going to tell you, Wemby's not down with that. And if he's going to be the face of the league, exactly like you saw with Michael Jordan, where they had to change the league to suit him, where it had to become an offensive league. You couldn't have the hand checking. You couldn't have the physical play before. You're going to see the same type of dictation from Wemby of what the new NBA has to look like. And I'm all here for it, because watching these San Antonio Spurs, man, they play the right way. They're gritty. They're angry when they're out there. It reminds me of Detroit basketball.
We'll talk too, man. When you see Castle, when you see Vassell, when you see them getting aggressive on the perimeter, man, when you see them like pressing everybody, double teaming, and they're fighting to the whistle, and even when they get a little aggressive, even when they pull, shout out to you see Carter Bryant. Carter Bryant with a little extra elbow last night. Not necessarily.
No, that wasn't an elbow.
Like
that was a Kobe through Gasol.
So that's
K through Wemby.
So that's in part. Well, let me go back to the others. I love how aggressive they are on that perimeter. But get into the Carter Bryant situation. What was that? Is that one of those? Nah. We need them to win that game, because that look. Whenever your momentum, whenever you're moving forward, and you extend, which he did, and then your body continues you past the individual that you hit. Ladies and gentlemen, that's called extra force.
You could see the decision made on his face. 3 feet before he hit him. Listen, that was a Chuck Daly foul.
Like,
all right?
He did his chin tuck. Once the chin tuck, you know somebody bringing that.
Oh, yeah. That was a mandate from the coach. Listen, if he wants to end up on the ground, let him know how he got there. And the fact is, that was a bad boy foul. That was a Chuck Daly foul. That was a Rick Mahorn foul. Something that SJ is going to think about through next game. And I need to see more of that, man. Like, we got guys on our bench. Put Tolo Smith in and let him get thrown out. Put somebody on their ass.
I'm joking. Like, realistically, like, the only reason why Carter didn't move him forward or really hurt him is because he's light in the ass. Because if he had any size behind him, he would have done something to him. Maybe a bruise on that shoulder, bruise on the forearm, bruise on the body.
He's feeling it this morning.
He's a little light.
I think so.
He was a little light in there, man. But this is a beautiful day, man. Once again, shout out to MortgagePros. They've been doing this for 4 years. This is how you create community within your workers, within your group. They have this is the reward for their hard work throughout the year. So you got everybody on board. They're trying to make some money, trying to earn some bucks. And they get the Friday off, man. It's not like having a Friday off.
Yeah. True story.
At work, but not working.
100% at work, not working.
It's always a good time.
It is, man. Shout out MortgagePros.
Shout out. Well, look, where's my guy? Oh, our boys over there. How about we do this, man? How about we pay some bills, do a quick commercial break, and then we come back. We can talk to our boy D-Mac, man, see what he's got, see what he's up to.
Hey, man, I know that D-Mac's got some of that loom in his bag, guys. Listen, let Woodward be your plug. We're going to hook you up with 30% off your order when you head on over to Loom. They got locations all over Michigan. My favorite is right there at 12 in Woodward, the Berkeley location. It's the boutique dispensary of all the dispensaries in town. Super helpful staff. Really, really clean, crisp spot with clean, crisp weed. Listen, guys, you got to head over to Loom. Check them out. You find them online at loom.com. Make sure you include that code so you get the 30% off.
Yo, you know what time it is. You see all the sports. Doesn't it make you think of the sports bar that you want to appear at? Don't you want the sports bar that you want to go to? That sports bar is R&J's. Over 20 locations around the state. And then when you get in there, 22 beers on tap and 80 wall-to-wall TVs. It's the place for you. And also, how about events coming up, man? Like we talked about, the prom season, graduation season coming up. Marriages are happening. Weddings are happening. Bridal showers are happening. Why don't you do your event? And Jake's, do it at Art and Jake's, make it happen for them, man. Realistic, Art and Jake's is the sports bar that you need to attend.
Fitness now has even more best-in-class strength equipment. Join today for $1 down and save.
We're stepping it up.
We're not slowing down.
Finding new face.
New focus.
Love that new equipment smell.
So, you in?
Join the club today. Save when you join for just $1 down, $15 a month. Planet Fitness. We're all strong on this planet.
Some days call for light, others lean bold. What about everything in between? All Day IPA, the easy choice for every day. Citrusy, crisp, refreshing. Flavor you can float with. Light on the hops, big on refreshment. One's great. Two, even better. Brewed with you in mind. No shortcuts, no fuss. Big on flavor, never too much. All Day IPA. Hop into easy.
You smell that? That's Brad Holmes cooking. And the off-season smells good. Woodward Sports.
Hey, man, I've been a huge fan of Founders Brewing for as long as they've been around, man. One of the institutions here in Michigan. And they've been leading the IPA category for 15 years with their all-day IPA. It's citrusy, fruity. It's a perfect balance of taste as well as that ABV. It's at 4.7%, so it's gonna carry you throughout the day. Find yourself an all-day IPA for this weekend. The weather is perfect for it. Shout out Founders Brewing.
The weather's definitely perfect out here, man. Shout out to Founders Brewing, and then also too, shout out to my boy Joey in the Move. Joey is back on the scene with us, man. The guy that had the vision for this was Sam Day, so we love having him on board, love having him in the show. But Joey, you got somebody with us that's may know a little bit about this event, man.
Yes,
talk about Mortgage Pros in the event.
We got to welcome my brother Nathan Shamo.
Shout out to Nathan.
He is one of the co-founders of Mortgage Pros. New sponsor to Woodward Sports, so give it up.
Hey.
Mortgage Pros in the building.
There we go.
Nathan, how you feeling today? This event is amazing.
It's a beautiful day. It worked out. Beautiful weather. Couldn't ask for anything more.
No.
Yeah, this is fire.
Hey, we need somebody on the camera. Someone go on the other camera over there. Yep. We got to show exactly what this event looks like. We got. Tell us about all the activities we got going on.
There's a lot going on.
So we got about 500 people here now at the office. They all bring out their family, friends, nieces, kids, nephews, whatever. We try everyone to have a good time. We got a 3-point contest going on right now, a dodgeball tournament going on right now. Ice cream, food, a petting zoo, obstacle courses, DJs, pretty much anything you could think of, we got it over here.
Nathan, you got it all, man. Talk about this now. 4 years this event, the block party, Mortgage Pros has been going on. Like, what made you start this event? Like, what was the ideology behind it?
You know, we all work hard every year. We try to coincide it every year with Memorial Day, just to give back to everybody. We do a half day at work. Everybody comes out, enjoys themselves, give back to the community. You know, we want everybody to have a good time.
All right, let me ask you another question now. This is a harder one. Why should somebody come to Mortgage Pros? I know why. But you got to tell the good people, man, why they should probably.
There's a lot of good companies in the area. Obviously, everybody knows there's a lot of mortgage companies in the area. You can't go wrong with any of them, but you know, I think we try to set ourselves apart. We have, you know, some of the best people that work here. My partner, George, I truly believe in him. I think he's the best salesperson in the world. I think he's the best teacher in the world. I think when you come over with us, we're like a dynamic duo. He takes care of the sales. He's a great teacher. He's a great motivator. I take care of all the back end stuff, and I feel like we just make a great teamwork and get people, build them up from the ground up. Those are our favorite people.
I love the first thing he said. The first thing he said, hey, look, man, there's a bunch of mortgage people out here that do the job the right way, but this is why I feel like we do a little bit better answer.
My neighbor just went through you guys, one of my longtime friends, and the thing that they mention about you guys, because there's a lot of people that sell it well, right? And there's a lot of big names out there, but what he told me was that you guys always picked up the phone, that you guys were there from day one of the process until closing. And there's so many of the big companies out there that they get you on the hook. and then they let you float until they want to close it. Every day, any day that he needed you guys were there for him, and he really loved the process. He recommended it to his brother-in-law. So, hey man, you guys got fans.
Yeah, I mean, we've all been through different sales processes, buying a car, buying a house, anything you buy. For me, the most frustrating thing is when you can't get a hold of the person.
Exactly.
If you have a simple question, anything you need, that's like one of our biggest things, and it's one of our core beliefs is just pick up the phone. Whether it's good news, bad news,
Absolutely.
It doesn't matter. Pick up the phone, talk to the person, build that relationship, and you cannot ignore anybody. It doesn't put a good feeling in anybody.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah, and that's the thing too. Like, I wanted to highlight Nathan first. I was gonna bring on his partner George afterwards later on in the day, but Nathan's got an amazing story because, a lot of people might be watching this show not happy with the career they're in. Tell us a little bit about how you started, because you're thinking he's the mortgage guy, but that's not how he started.
Guy, right?
I thought you were going to say a lot of people watch the show not like when they get out of Tigers. I'm sorry.
I actually come back from the medical field. I was a pharmacist.
Okay.
And during my last year of pharmacy school and grad school, George was working in mortgages. He came to me and he was like, hey, I kind of want to branch out on my own. I want to do my own thing. I'm like, I've been in school for 8 years. That's a big thing. You're like, I don't know, man. Like, I committed to this. And it's like, the biggest thing is you just got to take a risk in life.
That's
like,
right.
you could be happy.
Absolutely.
You could settle for what you want, take the safe play, or you could take a left turn and then just start something new, build it from the ground up. And that's what we did. I learned a lot from George. He taught me stuff. I taught him stuff. And I think that's actually what maybe helped us get a little successful, was coming in with a fresh perspective in the industry.
Yeah.
So, like, you come in and start looking at things differently with George's help, and, we built something great, and we're going to continue to build it.
Staying in comfort leads to failure.
That's
when
right.
When you stay in comfort, it leads to failure. You have to challenge yourself. You have to take chances. You have to make it awkward in life. To get, everyone has a purpose. Everybody was designed for something, man. And you got to take those chances and dare to be great to achieve that purpose. So shout out to you, daring to be great.
Yeah, I agree. A lot of people, they're comfortable making, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 a month, and that's a lot for a lot of people. But a lot of people want more than that. And we try to, bring those people in and try to better themselves and better their families and give them a better opportunity.
And offer that opportunity to make that, man.
Yeah,
absolutely.
There's definitely a lot of opportunities.
And you see, honestly, the group of people here, man, the energy in all of them, you've got something going here, man. That's for sure. I was working in rock 20 years ago, and I thought that the stuff that they did then was really, really cool. Man, I'll tell you, this is a place to work. It's not just a place to get a refinance or buy your new house. If you're looking for a change in your life, man, you're hiring, right?
We're always hiring.
There you go.
Always hiring.
Are you going on that court?
What is it?
Are you going on the court? Are you
After you? Are you going?
100%. What's up?
Hey, look, this is all a 3-point contest. Who we got out there? Braylon or Anderson? Who's doing it?
We're sending them all. Kool-Aid's got to shoot.
All right, we're doing it.
I just got an adjustment.
Let's do it. I'm right after you.
My therapy session, my chiropractor's around the corner, so I just got an adjustment. I'm feeling good, man.
Why? Can you shoot?
I'm okay.
I
I
was
going to say, you might want to go first.
Hey,
we used to play basketball in a league together, and we almost fought a couple times, so I'm glad we came over that.
No, listen, let me tell you
That's
guys.
how I met him.
No, this man on the basketball
He's
court,
We're very competitive.
He's
Yeah,
aggressive.
wild,
as hell.
aggressive is the word, bro.
I had to protect him back in the day.
He got
man.
kicked out of 2 games that we were in,
we
fouled
got
out of
kicked
another.
a bunch. We've been kicked out a bunch.
He's got a Euro on him, though.
He does.
He's got a mean
He has
Euro,
that little
bro.
slow
Yeah.
gather. He has that slow step.
Really does, man.
Those older guys, a lifetime wanted to fight him every time we came.
Oh, no doubt,
I was
bro.
like, it's all good, man. You on my squad. I was like, they can't do nothing with me and my boys.
Have you guys been watching the Spurs? Dylan Harper? He kind of reminds me of Dylan Harper.
That's a good
Okay.
one.
He reminds me of Dylan
That's
Harper.
not bad at all. Hey,
Had a
Dylan
big
Harper.
body, gets in the lane, takes it to the rack.
What do you think about Wemby? What do you think about the Spurs? Is this going to be their year? Do you like what Wembanyama is? Is he the face? Yeah, those are the questions, because this is where we are.
I mean, look, I think the only thing stopping him is injuries. Obviously, he's had a few injuries in the past.
Okay.
I don't know if this is the year. They still have a very young core. They got Dylan Harper, a rookie, Stefan Castle, second or third year,
Yes.
Wemby, third year. So it's like, if they could do that this year, that would be something great. We haven't really seen anything like that with so many young players.
We haven't.
If they could stay healthy, I mean, I don't see how anybody stops them the next 3-4 years. It's them or OKC.
I'm with you. If they win this year, I think legitimately they'll win 3 and 5. If they win this year, they'll win 3 and 5 years.
If they stay healthy, I don't see how you stop it. I don't see how you stop it.
They're not even the best version of themselves right now.
They're not.
Not
at all.
He could get some work in the summer with like a Dirk or somebody that could teach him like a post game, Wemby. Like how do you even stop that at that point?
It's the health, man.
Yeah,
and
it's
they see how much they take him out of games as we're getting further and further in the playoffs. I mean, you're built for endurance, but you're so thin. How can you last in the game, especially when these guys get the memo like put a body on him, put him on the floor.
But that's why you get lucky. Well, I won't say lucky because we know why he's in San Antonio. We know the NBA has something to do with that. But that's when, if you're Wemby, you get lucky. And George Popovich started that load management, protecting players, keeping them healthy because he understood that the playoffs is what really matters.
Yes,
so you're in the system that knows he doesn't have to play all the games. He doesn't have to play 48 minutes a game. You know what? We'll spot him. We'll get in here. We want him to be his best when May hits, when June hits. We could care less about, December and January from time to time.
Did you guys say your picks yet for tomorrow?
100%. I'm going Spurs.
Spurs? I'm going OKC.
I think the referee whistle.
He wants Spurs. I'm going OKC.
OKC. I think they'll get it done next year. I think they need one more year.
I think that they know that Wemby's going to dominate for so long. They can't let him have that many. You got to make him go through some steps.
You have to make him. It builds a storyline. You got to build a storyline.
A lot of times when you try to manipulate. But in life, when you try to manipulate things, sometimes you can't manipulate everything. And sometimes there is something in the force that is just too strong to be manipulated.
Tell that to Adam Silver.
I feel you. Like he learned from David Stern, but I'm simply saying that this is a situation. Don't be surprised if Wemby and them win on Saturday.
I won't be surprised, man. Yeah. I won't be surprised at all.
Yeah, but Nathan, we appreciate you coming out, man. Actually, we appreciate you having us.
For real.
Being a sponsor,
Thank you for having us,
man.
Hey,
now we're starting with them. Now we're stuck. Mortgage Pros.
Hey, let's go.
You can be stuck with worse people.
This is the
I
truth.
like where we're at, man. I like where we're at.
Loving it.
And I love, not a problem at all.
3-point contest coming soon.
Oh, yes.
I'm ready.
Later on in this show, everybody.
Yeah, just let us know when we can sneak them in so there's no line and everything, and we'll make it happen.
Yeah. I'm ready to lock into it, man.
You better be. Bomber's coming for all of us.
Bomber's coming.
Lower the weight.
He's been talking since he arrived at Woodward.
Yeah.
All right, that's nearly a year he's been talking about his game. So I'm really intrigued to see if the young Bomber can bomb him.
Shout out to Bomber.
Well, shout out to the, but I will say this, though, man. The unathletic body types of Woodward Sport have been doing well this week. So I think, based on that, this might be a situation where Bomber can have some success out there, man. Knock down some threes.
Yeah, he did put the freshman 15 on, didn't he?
That was a shot at Neil Rule, by the way.
Oh, well, you just said Bomber right after you said it.
No, hear me out. I said.
I heard it.
100%. I said, you know what? Maybe Bomber will do his thing. The unathletic bodies have been winning.
He's not listening anyway. We're good.
No, it's all good. But I do like this place. What's going on in the chat, man? I feel like
let me pull it up.
I don't like. This is the one thing, and I appreciate being here at the 4th annual Mortgage Pros Block Party. That's the one thing I don't like about not being in the studio. I feel disconnected from the chat. I feel disconnected from our thing.
Yeah, talk to us, Chad. I got it up here. Starlink got the
shout out to Joey and Starlink.
I know, right?
Got a little Wi-Fi action going on.
That's right. We'll have some come in. I don't think we have any super chats yet.
Everybody probably outside. It's a hell of a day out here, man.
All right, guys.
I'm not mad if you are.
We do got some super chats.
Oh, we do.
Yeah, we got 3. Randall Smalls just said WTF. Randall, please put in the chat why you said that $2 super chat. And then he goes with another one. I'm so mad. I even bought new Jordans for the show.
So, is he here?
Randall Smalls, put it in the chat, brother.
Because the interns may or may not have forgotten the Cade framed photo at their studio.
Oh, what's that? Lucky it's not.
How far does Randall?
It's not terribly far. It's like 20 minutes.
Yeah, but Randall, we need probably go send somebody. You want to go get that? Go and grab that thing for Randall. We can't leave him hanging out here. He made the trip.
Is he coming?
He is. Shout out Freddie Feldis here. Shout out to our guy, Sweet Potato Cam, protecting the Cam.
You know what? Hold on.
Sweet Protector Cam.
I got to give you an update. Remember the conversation yesterday as it relates to prom send-off, having his own, doing your own thing? Well, looks like the young individual figured it out. He was at the house at 5:15. They had a great night, and Miley won prom queen.
That was last night.
It was.
She won.
She won prom queen.
It's in the blood, baby.
100% blood couldn't make us closer. Look, let's do this. Let's take another quick commercial break. Let's do another read, and let's come back and figure out what direction we want to go in with this show. Because there is Lions stuff. OTAs start. I also saw an interesting article as it relates to, are the Detroit Lions already trying to replace Isaiah Pacheco?
Ooh, that's interesting.
We'll get back with a quick commercial break. Let's hear a little bit from...
Talk to me about Planet Fitness, brother.
Planet Fitness, where your fitness is essential. Over 2,700 gyms around the country. Look, it's the gym for you. We're all strong. on this planet, and that planet is Planet Fitness. Shout out to the catch. No judgment here, trainers on staff, and then everything in that gym is clean, squeaky clean. They're always clean. In fact, they clean a little bit too much, trying to make sure that you're covered, no bacteria around you. Come down to Planet Fitness. Joining, continuing, or excelling, you better do it at Planet Fitness, where your fitness is essential.
Planet Fitness now has even more best-in-class strength equipment. Join today for $1 down and save.
We're stepping it up.
We're not slowing down.
Finding new faith, new focus.
Love that new equipment smell.
So, you in?
Join the club today. Save when you join for just $1 down, $15 a month. Planet Fitness. We're all strong on this planet.
This is a hungry bear. This is Carl and Jeff. Carl isn't worried because he has focused energy to spare thanks to Thrive energy pouches. Jeff didn't use Thrive when Carl offered. The bear is happy about that.
Don't just survive, thrive.
Some days call for light, others lean bold. What about everything in between? All Day IPA, the easy choice for every day. Citrusy, crisp, refreshing. Flavor you can float with. Light on the hops, big on refreshment. One's great. Two, even better. Brewed with you in mind. No shortcuts, no fuss. Big on flavor, never too much. All Day IPA. Hop into easy.
Thank you to all the fans for making Woodward Sports your #1 online destination for Detroit sports. We promise not to drop the ball. Thank you to all the fans for making Woodward Sports your #1 online destination for Detroit sports. We promise not to drop the ball. You smell that? That's Brad Holmes cooking. And the off-season smells good. Woodward Sports.
Shout out to Founders Brewing, man. They finally went on ahead and put vodka in the can. 5% ABV, citrusy, refreshing. That is the water hazards. Look, it's one of the most refreshing drinks that you can drink around this time. Golf season is here. Spring is finally here. And the summer will be here soon, man. Founders, they got it right. 15 years in the making. This is the drink for you. It's chill, it's refreshing, and it's smooth. Also, it's only 5%, and you can get it from Founders. It is the water hazard. The light blue, bright blue can is for you.
And shout out to our new partners over at Pure Psych. Listen, these guys are fantastic. They put together a program that's just for you. They're not the cookie cutter guys. And the reason why this is important in May, we got this guy next to us. He's going to talk more about it. May is Mental Health Awareness Month. So it's whether it's anxiety, PTSD, or you whether just want to get the ball rolling with some counseling, there's no better time than the month of May. You can find them at PurePsychMI.com. And perfect way for us to welcome on our dear friend, the legend, Darren McCarty.
And we back.
What's going on, Anson Bray? Good to be here.
100%, man. You know him as the man, the myth, the legend, 4-time Stanley Cup champ, man. He is the leader of the grind line, but he's the leader here at Woodward Sports. He is my big brother. I love him dearly. D Mac in the building. What's up, brother?
Good to see you, brother.
Hold on. Before we get into the stuff, like, tell me on a day like this, when you see this, what are you wishing you were?
Oh, I've already played golf.
Oh, you son of a...
I got it in. I was on Big D Energy this morning, then I went out there for a little golf course therapy.
I appreciate it.
Because one of the things that I use in my recovery, but also we're talking mental health, is the golf course, the golf game. So it's nothing about hitting the golf ball. It's about being outside, being able to, be at one with your thoughts and stuff like this. But yeah, I should be out there right now too. We should be out there right now. But what a great turnout here. MortgagePros up in Troy. Got all their people out here right next to the basketball. So, I mean, this is consolation.
100%, man. Now, you're absolutely correct. Darren and I love to be on that golf course. But I think you're right. When I play golf, I hit the range today. I didn't get around in, but I hit the range today. But when you're out there on that course, man, you're looking at the trees, you're looking at the grass, you're hearing the birds, and you're one with your thoughts. I think it's the best time to be able to talk to yourself, tell yourself to be patient in the situation, not get too high, not get too low, not get too angry, stay even killed. And then that teaches you in other situations. Like, I noticed in how I'm on the golf course over the last 3-4 years, I have more patience in conversations with family. I have more patience in conversation with work. Like, golf really, truly does help me, and I use it for that, man. So shout out to mental health, man, and that, guys and ladies, get on that golf course. After you start learning how to play a little bit, it'll be a lot more fulfilling for you.
Hey, does a guy with a 26-inch waist play golf?
I used to.
He keeps saying it's a 30. I'm like,
I know he did, but that means he's been bulking up.
30
for 30.
30 for 30, is that right?
30 for 30.
Anyways, do you play golf, or you?
That's how we met, brother.
See, there you go.
He's been
That's how we agree on the golf course.
Do I what?
Do you agree that the golf course is a great place to
get
your thoughts together and enjoy the weather?
If you take golf the right way. I think that there are some guys that go out there and golf can spin their day the wrong way. But for me, whether it's golf or frisbee golf, the fact is you're outside, you're out in the woods, and you're doing something that takes focus. You have to shut everything out, and you get to just focus on one thing. And when you're on one thought, that's kind of meditation. And so whether you're focusing on a ball, whether you're focusing on the chains, there is something beautiful about being outside. No noises, but some birds and some trees. Absolutely some Zen time.
Yeah, you know what? I want to take this transition, and it's going to be a different conversation for us, Mac. I want to talk about Claude Lemieux and the news that we got yesterday. Rest in peace to the Colorado Avalanche legend, as well as NHL legend. But what I want to talk about is related to mental health. 4 years ago, I got a chance to be a part of the Unrivaled event there at the 5th in Royal Oak. Shout out to that. ESPN did a heck of a job. You, Claude Lemieux, obviously years removed, 30 years removed, I want to say, 25 years, 25.
This is a 30-year anniversary. And how ironic that today is 30 years ago today that the hit on Chris Draper was.
So I legitimately, what I remember most about the event is I remember 96. I remember 97. I remember the angst. I remember the what's the word I'm looking for? I remember like the villainous way in which we felt about them, felt about that team. To see you two individuals on that stage 25 years later, what I saw is growth. I saw two individuals that had dealt with things in their life. I saw two individuals that had faced the dark and came out on the other side. The conversation was just so fluid. It was so smooth. Talk about that moment of you and Claude Lemieux on that stage.
Yeah, it was authentic. And when you go back to that moment at the 25-year anniversary where Claude came into town, and you can watch it on Unrivaled ESPN documentary, 30 for 30 or whatever it is.
5 times in the piece.
Yeah, absolutely. but I'd already gotten there with Claude, right, from our interactions, from the autograph signings, from the time we spent that people behind the cameras over the years, over the last 10 years, right before that. So to me, and I'm a person that has made mistakes, and I'm a person that isn't the same person today as I was in the past, like a lot of us. But so if I'm asking for people for redemption or to give me a second chance and different things, and not just talking about it but being about it, then why can I not do that for the person that I wanted off this earth, the person I hated the most, but I gotta call it like I see it, being that's just who I am, and I wanted everybody else. And at the end of the day, I'm not telling anybody what to think. I'm telling you, here's the information, here it is, and he will do the rest, and how you respond to that is up to you. So for me, and I say it the best, if you're on the ice with Claude Lemieux today and you turn your back, you're an idiot, but off the ice, I turn my back. And you saw it there, and I'm grateful that it's in archives, it's on tape, that the person wasn't the player. And sometimes you run into that.
Talk about the player a little bit. I know Anson has a question.
Player was a freaking savage, bro.
Yeah, he was.
Player's a Conn Smythe Trophy winner, 4-time Stanley Cup champion, 30, 40 goal scorer, like a guy that was a playoff performer. If you look at Claude Lemieux and his playoff stats and what he did and what he meant to different teams, whether it was Montreal, whether it was Jersey, whether it was Colorado, this guy got it done in the times that we're talking about right now, in the money time. So as good of a money player as there is, and one of those performers, just a guy that took it over the line, and he paid the price for that. Everybody has to understand, it's not the act of hitting Chris Draper from behind, because things happen in sports and in life that are bad. It's how he reacted and didn't apologize, said screw Chris Draper. That's why March 26, 97.
That's why he had to come see.
That's why. Hey, I'm just a messenger. That's the big fella just sent me.
He sent you and you went and you handled business, man. We're talking about mental health and what it is, man, being out here, man. Like, just talk about some of the things that golf is one thing which you've used to help mental health, because I think a lot of people are scared of mental health. I think a lot of people, even still in this space, they don't want to speak up. They don't know where to go. They don't know what to do. They're just listening. So if we got individuals out there that are listening and don't know, give them some guidance, give them a little bit of advice.
Well, the guidance is that, like, the answers are around you, but it's each individual. So I don't know if it's somebody you know or you're more comfortable with somebody you don't know, like a pure psychiatry, like a professional. Dude, trust me, I got $1 million in this brain from 4 rehabs and therapists and stuff like that. So you don't get here. It's all part of your journey. So maybe you do need a professional, or maybe you need the helpline. And just to have an anonymous person just to hear you out, that's what they're there for. Or it's a trust circle, or it's something, and I think it's so important for men, and especially, you look at here, like middle-aged, in the 40s or in their 50s or whatever, to be able to talk about it and say it's okay that I'm not okay. And as long as you're working towards getting better and understand what your triggers are and what gets it there, there's no secret that by the grace of God and the plant cannabis that saved my life. That's why I'm the biggest advocate and will protect that plant, because it's allowed me to find my truth, but it's also a journey with the plant through it that things have changed, and so for pain management, sleep management, and those intrusive thoughts or whatever, it's getting educated on self. The one thing that I preach is don't lie to the person in the mirror. So that's the only person that knows it. So show them respect, and when it's not okay, it's okay for it not to be okay. You reach out somewhere, right? Put your hand up somewhere, because somebody is willing to listen. And it's 2026, so even online, AI might help you with it. It's just something that you don't keep in here. A lot of the things why I do all the things that I do, like the comedy and the music and stuff, is because part of my therapy is writing. Yeah, I got to get it out of here, and whether it's poetry, songs, talking about some messed up stuff, I got to get it out here and share it. And I think when we talk about it and people get more comfortable talking about it, which is what we're trying to do, then we break those stigmas and barrier and just we're all just trying to be the best version of ourselves that we can be.
I think the best thing for me, and Anson, I'll let you jump in. I think the best thing for me is when I started doing therapy. Same thing, I'm a guy, especially in my community. My community is a lot different as it relates to some things. I'm a guy, I'm a black male, like nobody wants help, nobody wants to go to the place, we view it a certain way. When I finally opened up and went to therapy, the best thing about it is I was able to start answering questions about myself. I was able to start working on myself. I was you know how you go left or you go right? A lot of times you won't forge forward. I was starting to be able to forge forward. And when you find yourself forging forward, what you'll notice is a lot of the things that you may be right about. A lot of things that you may be right about. I had a situation where a friend of mine, dear friend of mine, stole some money from me. Like I'm talking about stole an exorbitant amount of money. He had access to that exorbitant amount of money. He stole it, and then after he stole the money, lied about it, then he eventually admitted it to it. Then he went and spreaded a bunch of rumors about me. He did a whole crazy thing, and I hated him for it. You can hear that story, and you can see like, yeah, it will make sense. When I started working on myself, like when I started going to therapy, it was no longer about him. It became about me, and then I was able to look at the situation differently. I was able to say, what was he going through at that time? What would make him do that?
That's right.
Why did he feel like his back was against the corner? You start approaching the situation, then I was able to forgive him because I was able to forgive myself.
That's where it starts.
Bing,
bing. Where's the bell?
100%.
The man in the mirror, as he spoke to. And,
self-awareness.
Yeah, and we talk about it in our read for Pure Psych. It's easy to talk sports, but it is really difficult for men to talk about this stuff. I do want to let everyone know, Monday morning, BDE, this guy will be there, and he will be answering all the questions and talking about Claude, about the fight, about everything. And I know you guys have all been waiting for that. It'll be exclusive to BDE Monday morning. So make sure you join him and Neil and Sean.
I did it this morning.
Oh, you did it this morning,
It's
huh?
on tape
Oh, okay, there you go. Okay. So I heard Monday.
I'm going to be in Boston.
So there you go. Make sure.
I saw you looking at him. Like,
listen, make sure you guys get in there and check it out.
It should be on socials. It should be out.
Yeah, it's out there. But my question for you is not that much related. It's about you. And what has the last day and a half meant to you? How is your mental health doing? Because this is a guy that you're tied to forever.
That's a great question, Anson. And so when we're talking about things like this, right, where it's building sort of a community, I've had a whole bunch of guys that I haven't played with or whatever just reach out to see, in some ways, whether DMs or texts, just say checking in to see how. My thing is that everybody knows. This is what I told my kids, I told my wife, I tell everybody, and this is, I'm just sad. I'm just sad. I'm sad at the situation. I'm sad that it came to this. I know that whatever reason it was, there's a lot of perspective in putting it in because I've had those thoughts of doing that, and it's just sad because you lose a friend, but it's also something that's bigger than that. So I've just embraced sort of the sadness, and then but my bigger thing is what's important is getting it out there, and what do we do from here, because we can't unfortunately save Claude, but we can save the next Claude.
That's the thing.
And it's just talking about it and it becoming more in your circles, but understandable. And the stigma's sort of that if you're not okay, it's okay not to be okay, and all the stuff where you realize in all this you got to work inward to work outward.
That's right.
Right? So the forgiveness is for you, not for him, but then you go to the understanding. What do I always say, boys? I don't need to right or wrong. I need to know the why. Why did you do that? What were you thinking? Why did that happen? And if you not analyze different things and you can pinpoint it, then you can move on from it, right? You do things that the consequences are good and bad. If you do them and the consequences are good, then you continue to do them. If they're bad, then you have to change. It goes back to don't make the same mistake twice. And in mental health, you don't have the ability not to make the ultimate mistake that was just made here. That's only once. It's permanent. So that's the sad part. So, it's and I guess there's a little bit of anger underneath of it.
Sure.
Yeah, 100%. With the Fu Manchu and this wisdom that you've procured over the years, man, you're now like my yogi, man.
That's it.
This is like my Shifu yogi,
That's it, buddy.
100%. But look, man,
a healer and a teacher he is these days.
He is definitely teaching.
A healer and a teacher.
Well, my job is just to facilitate my experiences so that whether it's you guys or the people around me that I care about, don't have to suffer it. I broke bones and got severed appendages. Hopefully you only get a Band-Aid. And it's just something to think about. Everybody's on their own journey, but experience from people that you trust, and that's why I live openly and lay it on the line and don't hide from anything, because whether I've been that person that I don't like, then it's my job to change it. So that's the comfortability, and to be able to handle situations like this, I would have reacted differently in the past.
Sure.
And probably would have brought me back into my addiction, but that's not who I am now, and it's more of getting the message out that you're not alone, and just, don't be that, because we do care and we'll listen.
We appreciate the sobriety in those areas, man. Like, I've known you a very long time, man, and you and I have had our battles, but we fought them, and I feel like we've come out on the other side. Before we get you out of here, man, I know the chat would love to hear this and me. I was talking earlier this week and a little bit of last week, just talking about the Red Wings and talking about things that haven't happened in terms of moves being made. I know the NHL is not a space where they do huge moves, huge trades, blockbuster deals, and things like that. Looking at going into year 9 and Stevie Y, could we potentially see a big-name player for the Red Wings be moved to try to help bring out other players? Or what do you think the offseason might look like? This is not just for
listen, I've said it all along. The transparency and the awareness of that there's a problem there. Okay. There's a cultural or a dressing room on the ice problem, because it's about not losing, it's about how you lost, and just sort of mailing it in, or not hating, as I said, losing more than you like winning, right? So I think that you're onto something, because we know this in locker rooms. You need the veterans. You need the adults in the room, and the adults that have been in the room aren't doing a good enough job, right? So whatever that entails. Again, I don't, ninth year, it doesn't matter. Stevie's got to do something. Now you got to be creative or find what that new thing is. Yes, you have some guys, younger guys, but you can't put stock into it to the fact that they don't need to time and develop. You just need better from your veterans. You need your stars to be your stars, but it's more the attitude and playing the way that the coach wants them to play. And we've seen it at different points, unfortunately, in the most dire of times when you need it the most, coming down February, March, into April, when it's the most important, they fold up like a cheap suit. And my bottom line is that, you guys are feeling that way. How do you think I feel? So do what I do. I do not watch or pay attention to things that I do not enjoy. So the Red Wings at the end of the season do not get my attention. The Detroit Tigers do not get my attention.
Fair. Absolutely
so
fair.
I don't know. That's just me.
You're
I'm looking forward for the Red Wings too. Looking for the Red Wings to keep me in LCA. Yeah. But at the end of the year, I think I stayed in one game for the last 2 months, just because it's garbage. Yeah. So
keeping it real.
We got room to improve.
Charlie does.
And real quick,
go ahead.
I do believe it'll be Carolina, Vegas, and at the end of the day, one of the key components to winning a Stanley Cup, right, is health. They both have it. It's timely goals. They both have it. But who has the goaltender? And Carter Hart has proven over the last 2 months of the season that he's that guy. Freddie Anderson, I don't think he's shown ineptitude at times. So I think it comes down to goaltending in the finals, and Vegas wins in 7.
Another one.
You heard it here.
There you go, Spenny.
You heard it here from Mac.
Hockey talk.
Vegas wins 7.
All right, everybody can come back now.
We appreciate our boy D-Mac, Darren McCarthy.
Oh, and by the way,
go ahead.
Sorry, good.
Yeah.
By the way, it's no longer sweet potato cam. It is now sweet tater cam.
Oh, sweet tater cam.
He got his haircut. Now he looks like a tater.
Doesn't Cam just have like the easiest, chillest spirit, man?
He's the best.
He's easy, chill spirit.
Yes, he is.
Easy, chill spirit.
Great addition to Woodward Sports.
Phenomenal.
Kool-Aid, what we reading on the way out?
Let's see here.
You let me know.
Yeah, because we switched things up for today.
Oh,
you know what? Let's hear from. Where's Cam at? Hey Cam, come tell the people about Thrive real quick. Come up here.
It's not your daddy's dip. Tell them all about it.
Oh, hey, you know what? I would usually tell you about Thrive because the Thrive pouches pack the energy and everything.
There we go.
But I'm going to hand it off to Sweet Tater Cam.
I like that.
How about the duet read? I love it.
Oh, yeah.
Tag team.
Tag team read.
I got you here. Yeah, so guess what, y'all? I didn't need any coffee this afternoon because my game is all on the Thrive Energy pouches there. Anson, this ain't your daddy's
It's not.
It really isn't, though. Smart caffeine, no jitters, clean, zero crash. Peach is actually my favorite flavor. It's really good, and that stuff works. For real. Found exclusively at all Market Fresh locations. Thrive Clean Energy. They flip and work, y'all.
Hey, he doesn't get to hold a read anymore. He's just doing it off the cuff, man. I love it.
You know.
That's my tail. That was money.
I got you.
This is Carl and Jeff. Carl isn't worried because he has focused energy to spare thanks to Thrive Energy pouches. Jeff didn't use Thrive when Carl offered. The bear is happy about that.
Don't just survive, thrive.
You smell that? That's Brad Holmes cooking. And the off-season smells good. Woodward Sports.
Some days call for light, others lean bold. What about everything in between? All Day IPA, the easy choice for every day. Citrusy, crisp, refreshing. Flavor you can float with. Light on the hops, big on refreshment. One's great. Two, even better. Brewed with you in mind. No shortcuts, no fuss. Big on flavor, never too much. All Day IPA. Hop into easy.
Thank you to all the fans for making Woodward Sports your #1 online destination for Detroit sports. We promise not to drop the ball.
Planet Fitness now has even more best-in-class strength equipment. Join today for $1 down and save.
We're stepping it up.
We're not slowing down.
Finding new faith, new focus.
Love that new equipment smell.
So, you in?
Join the club today. Save when you join for just $1 down, $15 a month. Planet Fitness. We're all strong on this planet.
You smell that? That's Brad Holmes cooking. And the off-season smells good. Woodward Sports.
Hey, Buddy's Pizza. You know it's the best.
Pizza.
It's that Detroit-style deep dish. It's literally the best in the world. Everybody's picked up on that in the last few years, but we've known for 80 years. They got locations all around Michigan, and we're going to hook you up with 20% off. Use that Woodward 20, WSN 20 when you get there. Buddy'sPizza.com, but you can also use that to save yourself up to $200 off their catering. We are live right now from the Mortgage Pro 4th annual block party. We are the Sweet Potato Cam Show with Anson. Shout out, how you feeling, Sweet Potato?
No. Hey, if I'm outside, life is dang good.
You got some good food. Looks like you were having some fun. You were protecting the camera from the three-point shootout here.
Sure was.
A man wearing many hats.
Got to not only help out the team, but the people as well, the viewers. You know, we got to keep that clean stream.
The clean stream. Well, listen, guys. You just heard from D-Mac. We got another 45 minutes here at this awesome 4th annual Mortgage Pros block party, but we're going to be taking part in the three-point competition. We're going to see what Braylon has. He's up next. We're going to see if we can get Bomber out there, see what he can do.
I heard you can play some hoops too.
I mean, it's been a long time. We'll see. Maybe I'll bring the hook out. How about you? Can you shoot?
Well, Freddie Fell and I actually just had a quick conversation there. I was more of your rebounder there. I could read the rim very well. I could position myself. Yes.
A little Dennis Rodman to you.
Very much. Dennis Rodman, hybrid Dennis Rodman, Ben Wallace.
Kool-Aid, your buddy Hooper's here.
Yes. Shout out Hooper, man. Look at that. Got him on screen. Looks like he's down there playing the cam roll right now. Oh, no.
He's not great at rebounding.
He just got knocked out.
He's not great at rebounding.
Shout out to my dog, Hooper.
So you're going to get some shots up too, Kool-Aid?
You know what? I definitely want to get some shots up today, man. I've been sitting here looking at this all day just like, yo,
I know.
It's hoops.
I want some.
It's been cool, man. The environment's been electric out here. What they're doing out here at MortgagePros, this is an environment you want to be a part of.
Hey, welcome back, intern Braylon here to the Sweet Potato Cam Show. You going to get some shots up, big guy?
You know what I'm saying? I thought we were doing the shots.
I thought you were going right after the owner.
Oh, let me know. What's
Nathan.
up? Let me know. Hey,
Joey, make it happen. Let's go.
Word.
Hey, Hooper, they want you on the air real quick. Don't crash the show.
We got Hooper running the things out there. He's running over to come say hi.
What's the word, Hoop?
What up, dog?
What's going on, my guy? How you feeling?
What's up, Hoops?
Regardless what happens at LCA, man, you can never be pissed at Hooper, man. Hooper's that guy, man.
Number one mascot.
Oh, yeah.
He got snubbed from the All-Star game this year.
Kool-Aid, this is your guy.
That's
this is
my
your
dog.
Guy. You do it, conduct the interview,
hey,
man.
that's my dog. You know, Hooper's out here. I saw him over there trying to rebound underneath the rim. I want to see the three-point shooting from Hooper because you already know
I do too.
you're going home with the dub.
I want to see it too.
Let's go.
All right, Hooper, here we go. Here's a fun question for you. Earlier this week, Asar Thompson got extended. How are you? How excited are you about that? 100%. Jalen Dorn next. Jalen Dorn next. We good? This is what we got to do. You like that one too?
Hey, JB Bickerstaff, was he snubbed from Coach of the Year? Come on. Come on.
1,000. Hoop, have you recovered? Have you recovered?
Oh,
still figuring it out. So you see how I said just recovery. That was it. I ain't go too deep. Just have you recovered? Yeah, okay. Well, we'll get there. We'll get there.
You see him looking for any court that got ball, got hoops ready. Now. He's out here like, look, I'm still in the hoops mindset.
100%, man. Shout out to the best mascot in the NBA. That's
the
own
truth. Hoops for decades.
Hooper in the building, man. Always good to see you. We're gonna let you get back to it, man. Look, don't do him too dirty. Don't beat him too bad.
Give me this bump, man.
Don't beat him too bad. Hoop always
love
good to
Hooper,
see you,
man.
My guy. 100%. Hooper's energy is always great. What's the Lions mascot name?
Rory.
I don't know. Rory don't be having the same energy.
No, I went to school with a Rory. Shout out Rory Caribou.
Was it Mac? Oh, was it Mac?
His last name was Caribou.
Now, was he allowed to go to the prom?
Grade school. Grade school. Rory was a good kid. Good family, in fact. Caribou family. Great family, man.
Doesn't this guy right here looks like he works for Woodward Sports?
Yes.
Now, he just kind of look like he works for Woodward
And
Sports.
he's taking clips like the perfect timing. I thought he was one of our guys.
He's got like a beard, kind of like what's it, Gordo? He's got the back of the hair is kind of like Gordo a little bit. He's got a little beard.
He does have some Gordo to him. Like Gordo's big bro.
Gordo's big bro.
Speaking of big bros, actually he's kind of a little bro. He's only 22. Jalen Duren, they're saying the leak is out 5 years, 180.
That's light.
I almost don't even trust that.
That's light.
Is that?
That's only 30 a year.
I mean, it's a little more. It's a little more, but I like it. If it's real, it's what, 36?
What, 180 for?
Yeah, it's 36 a year.
Yeah.
So we were worried about the 40. Kool-Aid
said around 38. Like Kool-Aid said he. That's what you wanted.
36, I think, would be awesome.
I said somewhere between 35 to 38. I thought was going to be an awesome value for the Detroit Pistons, considering the fact that he put himself in a position to demand $40 million plus.
But let me
until April.
And that's where I was going.
And then it reversed in May.
But let me ask you that: is that the conversation that was had by Jalen Duren, his agent, and the Detroit Pistons? Let's just assume that this is the contract. Hey, look. We're trying to build something here. You see, we assigned Asar for a little bit less, 162. Like, we want to bring you in at 180. And then they talk about maybe what they saw in that playoffs. And then talk about, we'll put some backloaded things in. We'll put some trigger options in there for you. But we're trying to build a winning culture versus trying to give you 275, and you don't necessarily deserve it.
I'm sorry. I actually got to take a page from the Peasants book here. Maybe they are selling that. You look at Jalen Brunson and the fact that he wanted to do it with his guys. He wanted to bring in his Villanova buddies and win this thing. We know the connection now that Asar, Cade Cunningham, and Jalen Duren are. And what did Jalen Brunson do? He left a ton of money on the table for the sake and the benefit of this team. And now you see this squad is going to the NBA Finals. We ridiculed them for a long time, but it worked out. And it starts with the leader, starts with one of those all-stars, one of your stars, honestly valuing the winning, valuing how special of a run it could be. Not just do we have an opportunity to put together some cute Philadelphia 76ers runs, but do we have an opportunity to actually be at the precipice, at the top of this thing? And I do believe you have that. If that's the case, I'm hoping they're selling that, because I think the Knicks did it the right way from that perspective.
If that's the case, Anson, then two things are very positive for the Detroit Pistons. Thing one, that means you have players that buy in and listen. That means you have players that are buying in and listening and say, hey, you know what? It doesn't make sense to necessarily go here and try to get $275 million and put us in a position and be less than we were this year. You know what? I want to win. I don't necessarily just want to be paid. That's the first thing. Thing two, that's that franchise. Your franchise is like, hey, look, we're not giving you this. This is what we're going to do. But we'll work it around you. We'll work it. Everybody's going to get paid just a little bit less.
Hey, the word you're looking for is culture, my friend.
Yeah,
and that's what they've built in a short amount of time since Trajan's been here. Honestly, though, that culture was here even during the losing. You saw those guys going to playoff games together after they had won 14 games.
That's where it started. That was Dwayne Casey.
Yeah,
Dwayne Casey
for
did
sure.
a really good job of taking those guys 100%.
Tip the hat to him for sure. But you look at what this team is right now, and honestly, the difference between him making $200 million and $180 million is an extra player. And how bad do you want it?
How bad do you want it? And that's what I'm saying. What are you actually in for? Jalen Duren started this season looking all of us in the face of media saying, I want championships. We all like, I like, you know what I mean? Like,
so
I like the team, but even I was like, what?
Yeah.
But this is what they're talking about. But it takes more investment than just what you do off the court. It takes more than what you do in the weight room. It also takes a wherewithal to say, look, this is a business. How much does it cost to actually win a championship? Is it about what I get on my very first contract, or do I think I'm going to be good enough to know I'm getting that second contract? So let's do work right now. Can I take a little bit and put that towards what we can do to stock this team with exactly what we need? Because you know what? They fell short. And if Jalen Duren knows this team being a little bit better means he'll definitely earn a whole lot more on that next contract, then why not? Because this playoffs, he was exposed to.
I think also too, if like this Pistons team seems like a way more mature for their age than they are. Realistic, and I think this is what happened. Jalen Duren had, speaking of what Darren McCarty said, look yourself in the mirror. I think Jalen Duren looked in the mirror and said, I can absolutely be the better version of myself if we have another player, if we can afford another player, if we can get another guy here 2 years, another spot.
Him and Asar.
100%. We can get the Batman in here. I can cook at the third position. I don't necessarily have to worry about being the guy. And I think that's how he's looking at that situation.
Yeah, absolutely, man. And if that's the kind of stuff I want to see the future of championship basketball, where guys are less selfish and more about that team and that culture. But, hey, speaking of hoops, I just watched this guy make the trip around here, and this guy's got a shot. And he's actually Nathan's partner, George Abro. My man, you were filling it up out there. You got a jumper on you.
10 points. The record's 13 right now.
Oh, okay, you're in it, though.
We have the regular ball. You got a money ball and the logo ball. Got both logo balls today. So.
You had some nice form. I watched you can a bunch, man. Good stuff. And this is Braylon. I'm Anson. Welcome, man. Thank you for having us here. This event is amazing.
Handshake. Call me by my fingers.
Appreciate it. I turned you off here. Is he good on? Is his mic good?
Is my mic good?
Yep,
oh, yeah.
All right, cool.
There it is.
Yep. So tell us a little more about this. We heard the history. You guys started in 2020. You kind of talked your buddy out of the medical industry. You started small. 5 years later, you got 500 people here at this amazing event. Tell us more about what you guys do.
Yeah, so we started. We're at like 600 people now, but we really, I was working for my brother's mortgage company. I was doing really well. I was helping a lot of homeowners, and I was really able to change my life. And I thought, if I could do this, I could get anybody to do this. So then I was taking the regular people, working the 9 to 5, working the hourly pay, and I said, hey, let me help you change your life. Let me help you make commission checks and uncap your income, you know?
Right.
So
uncork your potential, man. Absolutely. And a really young group of employees here, man. Like the demographic here, your energy is amazing. We were talking about it before. How long have you been? This is your fourth year with the event. Did you start it your first year? I mean, what was it like the first year, and what's the growth of this event today?
What was the last part of that question?
The growth that you've seen in this event along with the company in the last 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, so obviously when we started, it was a little smaller, way smaller, and every year it just gets bigger and bigger. And we learn from the mistakes that we make the first time. We write them all down. We come back the second time. We make some mistakes the second time. make it better
Fail
the third
forward.
time. Today there's some stuff we could have done better. We're going to make it bigger next time.
Okay.
And hopefully we're running the whole Troy Fair.
I was going to ask. Great event, man. Like it has that feel. Remember when we were younger, man, and like legitimately one of the best things you used to love was field day.
Yes,
like field
absolutely.
day in school was like the best thing. Elementary school, middle school, field. You get outside, you play all the different sports. That's what this feels like. This feels like an adult field day.
Yeah, we're all about competition, big competition. So we're all about rules too, and we stick to the rules. A 3-point contest, there's strict rules. You step on the line, we're not counting it.
Okay.
Dodgeball, you step on the line, we're not counting it. Somebody's not here, guess what? That guy's not playing. So we try to keep it really competitive and by the rules, and I think that builds a lot of credibility for the event because everyone could trust it because it doesn't feel cheated.
Are the Globo Gym Purple Cobras here? That's all I'm asking. If you're playing dodgeball, you gotta have a purple. Hey.
Dodgeball's good. Those balls.
Those
balls are flying. It stings when it hits you.
So let me ask you this.
I'm white.
I gotta know: are you a Michigan guy or a Spartan guy?
I went to Michigan State.
Hey, go green, baby, same.
I can always feel when somebody went to Michigan State before they opens their alley.
I know they got that great energy, don't they?
Those
Spartans, I love them.
4 years.
That's right, baby.
Solid.
I had a good 4.5, man. It still was too fast. I loved it there.
That extra half that summer.
Yeah.
Staying up there is cool.
I'm the only Spartan on an all Wolverine show, so it's nice to have you here.
That's
There you go. I had a state kid talking stuff to me in the parking lot. This is funny. I didn't even tell these guys yet. Had a state kid talking some stuff to me in the parking lot, and I was like, "It's all good." I said because when people think about Michigan, the only team they think about is in Ann Arbor.
They're talking about you in the parking lot.
100%. No, he was talking some. He was some smack, which you're supposed to have some back and forth bets at 100%. But just the wrong
he broke
guy.
our hearts a lot.
Just
He broke
the
our hearts a
wrong guy.
lot.
Let them know.
Well, we try to support everyone, so I'm kind of not happy people were talking smack to you. We, that's one of our standards.
No. It's just called playful banter. That's how it's supposed to be.
It probably was all, hey, Braylon, go green. That's probably all it was.
100%.
We got our 7 standards that really made this company, that helped me get my success. So I made those 7 standards that I live by, and one of them is I got your back. So we always support people, make sure we got your back.
If you don't mind.
Let me just pull it up again.
go ahead.
We got 7 standards. 7 standards. First one is urgency is everything. We believe in responding fast, builds a lot of trust and credibility. Whether that's a client messaging you or somebody internal messaging you, we look for responses right away. Own the outcome. If something doesn't go your way, blame yourself. Don't blame other people.
Right. Oh, yeah. Great
Don't
advice.
get left behind. Nobody cares what you did yesterday, just like in sports. If you're not performing, no one cares if you had 10 great years. All that matters is what you could put on the field today.
Okay.
Speak up, don't run. A lot of people quit from jobs when they could easily go up to management and tell them what they're not happy about and fix the issue and be happy, instead of just running every time.
Squeaky wheel gets the grease.
Can I go back and ask you about number 2? Is number 2 say own the problem?
Own the outcome.
Own the outcome. Okay, and owning the outcome, do you hold others accountable?
Yes. We take accountability.
Those got to go hand in hand.
Yeah, so it's more people complaining that something that happened wasn't their fault. And I try to say, hey, look, at the end of the day, it's only your fault. No one's going to care about your loan that you're trying to close more than you.
I like that.
Don't blame the processor. Don't blame the admin. Don't blame the HR. Own the outcome.
I like that.
Take the accountability, like you said, falls on you.
Respect. I like that.
But almost done real quick. We had I got your back. Respect every teammate. You don't see players in the NBA miss a 3-point shot and the other player chirping at the other guy saying, hey, why'd you shoot that? They go on to the next play and they got their back.
Unless you're the Cavs.
Yeah, just the Cavs. Unreasonable service. So, how many times have you left a doctor's appointment and the doctor called you 3 months later just to check in? Didn't have to, just checked in.
And it felt good.
How about a car salesman that you bought a car from? When's the last time they called you to see how you're doing with the car? So we try to do, that's just like one example of unreasonable service. Follow up with the client 3 months later just to check in, see if they have any problems. If they have a problem with their Comcast or their internet, we'll figure out how to fix it for you, even though that has nothing to do with mortgages.
Unreasonable in the greatest of ways.
Yes, so go above and beyond. And the last one I'm going to finish you off with is solve the real problem. Don't just put a Band-Aid on it, get to the root of it, and solve the real problem and move on. If you put a Band-Aid on it, just more problems are going to keep happening.
You know what? The Detroit Lions last year and the year before that could have used that last one.
Yes, they could have.
Just put Band-Aids on situations. You got to actually actively fix the situation. You know what I attest that to? It's like the potholes here in Detroit. Like, legitimately, if you go 6 feet to 9 feet deep, you fix the pothole. But what happens is we only go 3 feet deep so that they can keep fixing and keep spending the money. Fix the actual problem. No Band-Aids.
No Band-Aids. Get to the root of it.
Chad likes you, man. They like your 7 principles, and one guy says that he could have been a pimp in another life.
Okay.
Shout out Denver Blair.
Shout out to the pimp.
Thank you guys.
They
Thank
like
guys.
you, pal.
This is a great show. I love watching you guys' show.
We
so.
appreciate you, man. We appreciate you having us here for sure.
Thanks for the love. A lot of fun, man.
This is real cool. We got a soccer game coming up against our rivals, eMortgage, June 9th. That's going to be a good one. We're going to see if we can get Woodward Sports out here. It's going to be at.
Call it, man.
I got to check the high school we're playing at.
Okay. That sounds like it could be fun.
Yeah, I mean, we got 600 people. So when you take 600 people and you take your 11 best guys, you're getting like a real D3 game going.
Some young legs here too, man.
The odds on it. You know what? Maybe I get some face paint going on, man. You know what I'm saying?
Just some war paint, yeah.
We're going to have the bodies painted. It'll be a good event. So appreciate you guys.
Thank you.
Appreciate you, brother.
And with you, nothing but the best.
Great to meet you, man. There it is. Let's go, guys.
Let's go, baby.
MortgagePros' 4th annual block party. Great time,
But
man.
that's what it's about, though, man. And that's why I asked the first question when we were talking to Nathan, man. Like, when you have events like this, when you build things like this, it builds morale around your community, man. It builds morale around your company. How many times have we done events? Like, I remember when Woodward Sports was first starting, we were trying to kind of build that camaraderie, build that chemistry. We did folding events. We did bowling events. We did festivals. Like, this is how you actually build with the community. Y'all ready? Y'all ready for Be Easy?
And it won't be easy out there.
I'm about to go up.
Braylon Edwards.
I've been waiting for this. All right, guys. We're going to get Braylon on the court here. Our boy Bomber, our guy Bomber's got the camera, so you guys will be caught up. I will be doing your play-by-play here as we get Michigan legend Braylon Edwards into the three-point contest here. The record on the day so far is 13. As you heard Mr. Abro mention, he hit 10. Hopefully we can get more than 10 out of Big Bray here. I wonder what Bomber's going to call here. He's got a couple warm-ups.
Yeah, I hope
just one warm-up is all you get? So he's starting in the corner here.
All right, he's about to go.
All right, first one is up, and it's good.
Hey.
Off to a good start. Second one, rims out. Third one, short. Money ball off the heel. And that one, the rubber rim job on that one.
Here's the logo shot.
He's going to head
That's
out.
deep.
Going for the
NBA
logo.
three.
This is the big money ball. And that one,
He didn't airball it.
no, he didn't. No, he didn't.
Most of the people
He's got an
today.
opportunity here. The straight ahead rack now.
Oh,
one.
he got the shot.
And
He got the stroke.
He is struggling after canning his first one. He is 0 for 8, 0 for 9 now after hitting his first. So he's walking over. It's not a proud walk right now. He's got the UNC
Hit that
ball.
money
Let's see what he can do. Oh, it's just short. Just short. He's got his final five here.
Starting with the money.
He's in trouble, guys. He shoots with an air ball, 2 air balls. He is a football player, not a basketball player,
He's
guys.
too strong.
He needs to get one more down, otherwise we're holding him with one.
He finishes it.
We got the second one down, guys. We got the second one down, guys. There it is. I think we're going to get a few more of us in here at some point. We'll see if we can make that work. The last one looked good, buddy.
First one, they all was right on line. Two. Shoot, what? Everybody looking at me like I was supposed to go out there and make 15.
You were supposed to make more than 2, dog. You were supposed to make more than 2.
First of all, I didn't get no warm up. I went out there and shot. The first one went in, nothing but net.
But that one looked great.
All the ones hit the rim and they was directly on line. What you want from me?
You're a sprinter, not an advanced guy.
How many times it go in and out?
You had about 3 half out. That's for sure. But you also had 3 air balls.
On this side, because I shoot right to left. So when I'm shooting on this side, I shoot left to right.
I gotta be honest, man. Little cold, super cold, going out there. They gave you one warm-up shot, then the pressure was on.
No,
and everyone was watching.
Denver Blair said Bray got way too much muscle.
Yo, like the first shot felt good. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna just chill, take my time.
I thought we were all in trouble after that first one, man. It went down easy.
Yeah, I couldn't get any feel.
I need to see Bomber,
like
and I need to see Kool-Aid.
That's right.
I'd like to take my own round, but
I don't shoot like Kool-Aid. Like I don't shoot direct. I don't shoot strong. I shoot kind of like up a little bit, like my golf shot. And when you shoot like that outside
is different, man. It is different. It's a great day, but outside shooting,
I like the court though.
You got to be prepared for it. I like the court, man.
I love the court. I made the first one and the last one. That's all that matters.
I know. I was like, he's got to make this last one.
Hey, don't they say it's how you start? It's not how you start, but how you finish, right?
100%.
There you go.
You can't tell me nothing. My last shot went in number net, so I don't know what we talking about. Hey, Fred,
what have you done for me lately? It was a Swiss, right?
Fresh off the gym, the golf driving range, and now just off the desk. I'll take it.
I want to see Bomber. He's talked a lot of smack. He's talked it since he got to Woodward, man. I got to see this jumper out of the kid.
But see, I'm not judging anybody from like an outside shooting competition. Like I'm not like. Yeah. Do you hear the wind
on the spot?
Like, do you hear this wind?
It did just kind of kick up when you went out there too.
Like, so I'm not tripping.
It's fun.
Yeah, it definitely is fun. Speaking of fun, like where we at? I forgot we're doing a live show, man.
We're having
talking about that
fun
Asar and Duran conversation. I thought was actually pretty cool.
Well, I got something.
If that's what's locked in.
I got something on Asar. You want to go there?
Sure.
What do you think about this one, Kool-Aid? I ran it past Braylon. I was watching a podcast. And they had this interesting take that Asar is responsible for the state of Jaden Ivey. Going up against a generational defender every day in practice was Jaden Ivey. Do you think that Asar broke Ivey?
I want Kool-Aid's answer first. I have a thought on it, but I want Kool-Aid's answer first.
No, I don't think so. I liked what Jaden Ivey was looking like before that injury. And I still put a lot on that, the type of injury he had. We understand some of those take a little bit of time to get back. And what was missing from Jaden Ivey was what made him special, in my opinion. The speed, the fast twitch, the quick burst, how he could just explode and elevate when he hit the paint. Those types of things were just missing from him. And there was a couple times being at those games where you see him drive, actually finally get downhill, get the speed to get around somebody, and then go up for a layup, and it's just like, whoa. Like literally finishing underneath the rim. And that's just not the Jaden Ivey that we know. Like, if I saw him with the same athleticism and speed, I would assume that playing against Asar would make him better. Getting frustrated in practices? Absolutely. But I would assume if he was right, that it would have made him better, actually.
I think it's a bit of both, realistically. I think because of the injuries, because of lacking the explosiveness, because of lacking the confidence and lacking the things that got him to be the 5th pick overall in 2022 or 23. I think because of that, now Asar has the advantage. I think then Asar is locking his ass up in practice, and because of that, because him not being able to have that extra gear, because him knowing that he was a better player but can't necessarily get there, I think then you have a situation where players start to get in their head, potentially. This is just hypothetical. I don't know for sure. Maybe he was in his head after the injury, after then getting locked up. I've seen players when I played in the league, man, and even at the college level, you see players that come in as 5 stars or 4 stars and they get a major injury, or they get an injury and then they're not necessarily what they were when they came in, and they're not necessarily going to get back to that. So then they struggle. And then you can watch, they become easier to guard, they become easier to check, or they become easier to run a route on or work around or make them shed blocks. And I think when you start to be in that space and then you can't operate like yourself, it does do something to your mental. Even on a lesser note, with myself, when I was towards the end of my careers, and like I had 2-3 knee surgeries, then I had a couple other things going on. Like at the end, I just knew that it wasn't me. Like it wasn't the skill I had. I not necessarily lost the confidence, but I couldn't do the things that I know I used to could do. So now I'm getting checked and getting covered a little bit more. Now the window to throw me a pass is a little bit tighter when it used to be a little bit more open. You can get frustrated and you can't lose your way. So I think if you combine those two, him losing the athletic ability and then adding Asar starting to become a better defender, that definitely could be something.
You know what? And I would combine that with one more thing. The fact that the NBA moves fast, and that was effectively a contract year for Jaden Ivey with a cap hold on the way. So you talk about a guy who they did give every opportunity to be able to show it, and even Trajan Langdon talked about it in his year-end press conference where he said, look, we really wanted this to work for Jaden Ivey. We gave him every opportunity. It just didn't quite work out for him. We want to see him get back, but right now we had to move in a different direction because that cap hold, you talking about what we're going to pay Asar and Duran, Jaden Ivey's cap hold was ridiculous, and they could not go into it that he didn't show enough. And so I do believe that we will see Jaden Ivey get back, but I think you're onto something there. It's not necessarily, okay, we know that his leg got broke, but on the comeback trail, the frustrations that he's facing compounded with the contract year, Asar Thompson is not something
shutting him down with a broken leg.
Helping that.
And then also, too, like, when you're a young guy, like, the Pistons are a young team. Like, with the exception of a couple players, they're a young team. When you don't have guys that understand how to be able to talk with him, walk with him, kick it with him, be an ear, listen like that, when you don't have the guys that know how to do that, like, they also have to go out there, see what was going on. They had a season. They were cooking with grease. They were fighting the number 1 seed all season long. So nobody has time to ask, Jay Knight, hey, man, you all right? Now, hey, man, you're good. Hey, man, let's go out and get a bite to eat. Because, one, they're too young. They don't understand that. And, two, their season is moving at a rapid clip.
And speaking of mental health, man, I mean, when you come out of that injury and your main skill, your speed is sapped, it's that much harder to break the barrier and talk to people, to tell them what's going on with you. And so if you're shutting yourself off because your head's hurting over the fact that your leg's broken, and now you can't do the things in practice against Asar that you could be before. In fact, Asar's improved as a defender while he's gone backwards with his speed, I mean, unfortunately, my man Denver Blair said it again. It wasn't Asar who broke him. It was Suggs.
And also, you mentioned that speed. That speed is a real thing. That's why the conversation around a different position, a different player in a different sport is such a real one. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. It's paying him the money because Jahmyr Gibbs is an elite player. What makes him elite is the speed and the change of direction. What happens if situation happens? What happens when a situation happens? What happens when speed leaves?
He's a third down back at best.
And that's why you got to get all that you can out of him right now.
No doubt about that.
100%.
No doubt about that.
I believe in that. And I think it's a good conversation because I believe it shows that the Pistons, though, they're not making decisions from an emotional standpoint. They're not making decisions from, what the players like this guy. He's from Detroit, got the ties here. We know he'll do everything. This is an organization that I do believe has a penchant to win a championship sooner rather than later, and it takes making these types of decisions early. They didn't wait. They allowed him also to be able to go and see if he can latch on somewhere else or get the opportunity or space to make things work. If the Pistons are operating in this way, we always knew they weren't going to be able to sign everybody, but how often do you see those organizations actually make the right decisions? I think the Detroit Pistons, underneath Trajan Langdon, they're going to be shrewd enough to make those decisions. And J.B. Bickerstaff, Braylon said it earlier, this team is buying into what he's selling. So even if there's a player that has to go bye-bye, even if he was your favorite or your bro, these guys are going to trust what J.B. Bickerstaff and Trajan Langdon are selling them. And look at already the early results. You looked at some things, there were some improvements kind of right away. Like, do you want to drag the anchor, or do you want to kind of let it loose and set sail? And that's what I believe they had to do here. And it hurt for everybody. But think about this. Jaden Ivey was a guy before the injury that we were like, he's going to march into one of those contracts. And look how quick, 2 years ago, Jaden Ivey and Terry Skubal, unquestionable, they're going to be in Detroit for a long time. And you look how things have changed for some of those names. Like, it's an interesting thing.
You speak for yourself on that one. You speak for yourself on that one. I told you what.
Stick thought he was getting that Supermax, man.
But Stick can never admit he was wrong. That's what Stick likes to do. I'm gonna tell you like this. I saw what I saw in the Purdue Final Four when they lost to St. Pete's.
Yeah,
the man did not show up.
He looks the same way.
So for me, it had nothing to do with the injuries. It had nothing to do with the mental health situation. It had nothing to do with the team moving on and passing him by or this and the third. I didn't like that. I didn't see him in the prime time, biggest stage. This is supposed to be the guy that they say him and Cade can change the world or change the city. I didn't see it.
I gotta be honest, man. The beginning of last season,
I don't trust Purdue.
It's fair.
Hey, listen, the beginning of last year, this last season, but the season before that, it wasn't clear whose team this was. You might be mad at me for saying that, but Jaden was playing so well in those first couple of months when Cade was on and off the court, not fully healthy. There was a moment where people were questioning whose team it was because Jaden was playing at that high of a level. And I'll be honest, I felt like there was almost a little bit of tension between the two of them that obviously completely disappeared once he got hurt. It's clearly Cade's team, but what we almost had with those four, I truly believed it. I thought we had a big four that we had drafted, that we were going to develop, that we're going to be here for the better part of 10 years. And, free Ivy, I still feel bad about the way things went.
I feel bad for Ivy, too, but I've always been very good at being able to separate things. Like, Jaden Ivey had a couple of 4-week stretches. And in a couple of those 4 weeks, and Anson, as much as you want to negate it, look it up.
I'm going splits. I'm fine. Keep talking.
He had legitimately maybe 2 4-week clips where you're like, okay, there could be something here. Cade Cunningham had 3 injuries within the first 3 years. He
Oh, yeah.
set out the whole year. So it was a matter of him just finding his game and being able to settle in.
But before 2 seasons ago, we weren't even like there was a split debate on whether we were going to give him the extension, Cade Cunningham.
But there wasn't a split debate on whose team this was. There wasn't, Anson.
Okay.
There's not enough stats to support that. Even Stick, who still hates on Cade Cunningham, which I understand some of it, even Stick won't say that.
Well, I'm saying it.
I'm
saying it. And I heard people talking about it. People like, man, this is starting to kind of look like Jaden Ivey.
But
that's because Cade was in and out of the lineup.
Yeah, but that's not the same thing.
Listen, I'm not saying that I agreed, but the fact was you could see there were times at the end of the game where you didn't know who was going to get the ball in their hands to finish games.
But are we talking about a couple people at a barbecue that don't really know the sport?
No,
or are we
I'm
talking about some people that actually are dialed in?
Come on, I'm not going to throw that out there like that.
But that's what I'm asking you.
I mean, you look at his October, his November, his December. The guy was hooping, 18, 4 and 4, and shooting the lights out. For over 40% from 3.
Okay, so that's one stretch. 18, 4
that's
and 4.
the stretch. That's the only stretch I'm talking about. Okay.
Well, with Jaden Ivey, though, you can bridge it. What I liked about him was the outside shooting. That was showing to be actually a part of his game. It was, you go back to the season before, over the last 30 games of the season, he was shooting about 40% from behind the arc, and he carried that production into the next season.
His last game, he was 22 on 8 of 11 shooting.
Yeah, like his efficiency got better, and that's where, me personally, I wonder, do you turn him into a different type of player, or do you trade him for Kevin Huerter? He was shooting the 3 already at a decent clip for us, and that's where I believe from a game plan standpoint, maybe you do something different, and this is where this changes. If Jaden Ivey is the one who's saying, but I think there might be a little bit more for him.
Oh, there's a lot more. They knew something was wrong.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, the Pistons, they're not in a position to wait. No. And so I do believe that this is a situation where Jaden Ivey would have had to agree in advance. I know my role is different now. I can see what's in front of me, but as a young player, I can understand why.
And maybe that's a better point to what I was trying to say is he wanted it to be his team. At no point did he settle to be second.
He wanted the shot to at least show what he was, and I know that on good authority. That is a true one. Not that it's his team, but he wanted to prove himself.
Yeah,
I would too. Like, look, a competition breeds success, and I know he was looking at it like, shoot, this guy out of Oklahoma State ain't better than me. I went to Purdue. We're a better school, et cetera, and it could be like that. I definitely always thought though that the conversation was had by Jaden Ivey to that team. Hey, look, it's just not going to happen here. Could you move
that one?
Because when you bring in a player that you don't even use in Kevin Huerter that doesn't necessarily fit the aesthetic, like that's not a move where they say, all right, we'll just get rid of Jaden Ivey in the season.
Bad.
That was Ivey like, look, it ain't here. Can you move?
I'm not going to lie. I think we could have used Ivey in the playoffs, but they saw the writing on the wall. They knew there was an issue, and the fact is, it wasn't about Huerter. Huerter was just a dart throw, and maybe we can get a guy that can contribute. We got to move up to the number 120 pick and probably the deepest draft in 20 years.
I'm happier about that right now than I actually was when it went down. Like right now, I'm sitting there like,
oh yeah, hindsight, it looks amazing. While he's on the corner, standing on a milk carton, talking about Ephesians right now. You know what I'm saying?
Free my dog.
Free Ivy.
All right, look,
we're on board.
Did we knock out all the reads?
Yeah, I think we covered everything. We got anything to get out there?
You know what, Black Rock.
Tell them about it.
Look, Black Rock, man, it's the top rock experience every single time you go. Home of the steak on the stone. And they also love the event space. So come on out, man. Events of the summer, events of the spring. Make them your choice. The food is amazing and the service is really good. And they're all around the states, from Highland to Canton to Ann Arbor to Novi, just to name a few. BlackRockRestaurants.com. That's what you want to do. Go check that menu out. Go check those locations out. Pull up on the Black Rock. I'm telling you, you won't be disappointed.
We staying here?
Some days call for light, others lean bold. What about everything in between? All Day IPA, the easy choice for every day. Citrusy, crisp, refreshing. Flavor you can float with. Light on the hops, big on refreshment. One's great. Two, even better. Brewed with you in mind. No shortcuts, no fuss. Big on flavor, never too much. All Day IPA. Hop into easy.
Thank you to all the fans for making Woodward Sports your #1 online destination for Detroit sports. We promise not to drop the ball. You smell that? That's Brad Holmes cooking. And the off-season smells good. Woodward Sports.
Planet Fitness now has even more best-in-class strength equipment. Join today for $1 down and save.
We're stepping it up.
We're not slowing down.
Finding new faith, new focus.
Love that new equipment smell.
So, you in?
Join the club today. Save when you join for just $1 down, $15 a month. Planet Fitness. We're all strong on this planet.
Let's ride.
Welcome back, Braylon Edwards Show.
We
Last
back.
segment of the day. Hope you guys are enjoying this beautiful Friday, man. It is an amazing day out here at MortgagePros' 4th annual block party, man.
Shout
Just
out,
watching
Woodward.
the 3-point kind contest is taking all show long, and we still don't have a winner.
Dodgeball going on over there too.
But they got the dodgeball going
Right over there. I was like, dog, that's pretty fire.
They got the net set up and everything. It's actually got in that dodgeball game, man.
With the lawn overlooking, I love it.
I kind of want to. I do want to play dodgeball.
I know. I miss dodgeball. We used to play pin dodge where you had pins as well.
We should have did that as
so
a squad.
Good. We should have had a
did that.
Woodward squad.
A dodgeball.
We're going to have to let them know we got a Woodward squad. Well, I don't know.
What's
They'll
everybody
be all
doing
worried
this-
about that guy.
Yeah.
What's everybody doing this weekend? Like it's like this weather is beautiful.
Grand Prix.
Oh, you're going to be down there, huh?
Grand Prix.
You going too?
Yes,
See,
sir.
I can't go Sunday because I'm going to Chicago for a day trip, but I'll be. I think I may go down there Saturday. Checking out. I'm either doing that. I may want to go to Top Golf, man.
There you go.
Top Golf be something fun. Get outside, not actually play around. Kind of play around a little bit. Have some fun.
Are you doing a signing this weekend?
Yeah, in Chicago.
Well, there'll be a bunch of signings this weekend in Detroit as well. In Novi, I'll be at the Detroit Sports Spectacular, trying to find some cards.
100%. Yeah, I didn't get the invite. I got the invite to Chicago though, so I'm gonna take that little day trip.
Yeah, we need to fix that next year.
Get some miles on Delta.
Speaking of next year, I want to be here again next year. This is great.
This has been awesome.
I want another show to do it next year so that I can hang out and have fun.
Yeah, right.
like I'm literally like watching the people and forgetting that I'm talking to the people and doing the show. Next year, the heavies do it. We come early.
Hey,
or the heavies do it.
Or we both do it and we just come early too.
Just do a Woodward Sports just mashup.
I should have been here earlier.
Or we
taking
just do
more
one,
advantage.
Or we do one show that day and we just like interswap.
There you go.
But who
I do
do-
like that.
Like one
the tag team.
We do like 1 4-hour show and just keep swapping in and out.
But I got to be honest, I feel bad for doubting it because who knew it was going to be like this? Like Anson said, we should have got here earlier. We should have showed up. Now I'm like, yeah, they do this next year. I told Freddie, bro, it's jumping out here. They do it right.
I will say it like this, and this will be no disrespect to anybody involved. We just really developed a partnership with them.
That's true.
And I feel like we just found out about it because I just found out about the event yesterday.
Yeah.
So I think it was they just signed, they just came on. Love to have them. Nathan,
And we
they
wanna
did a
show
great
some
job.
love.
Yeah, 100%. So next year we'll have way in advance, and we'll be able to set up and make it happen.
Oh yeah. Big plans for this one next year. This is great, man.
Whoa, he threw that.
I mean, man, this is your work.
Yeah.
You know you're happy work. And what they can make, like he talked about, man, they make their own ceiling in this industry, man. If you guys are looking to refinance or buy a house or you're looking for a job, man, Mortgage Pros, reach out.
1,000%, 1,000%. What are you doing in the chat, man? What are you guys doing this weekend? I hope you enjoy it. Like, don't waste it. Do not waste it. What does that song say when we first started the show? It was Usher. Because baby tonight, how does that song go? DJ guys fall in love. It was like you only get one life, so don't waste it.
Shout out Rando was supposed to be coming here. I did text you, bud. And we still got your frame thing. We'll put something together and have you come out, man. We love you. You've been a long-time supporter. Apologize if the communication got mixed up, but Freddie Felt made it out here today. Shout out to D-Mac, of course. Joey putting this all together. Brendan and Gordon, as well as B-Led, all making it happen.
Oh, yeah.
Sweet Potato Cam protecting the camera. Sweet Protector Cam. And, of course, our man Kool-Aid, the left-hand man today. Did you get some food, Kool-Aid?
Not yet. Not yet, man. If they still got it going, I'm like, I see the Greek Street down
The
there.
Greek is amazing.
I saw Bomber had some wings. I'm like, you know what, let's rock. And I see the shaved ice over there, too.
Now, that Greek fits your new style, right?
Yeah, 100%. I was always excited to see a healthy option. They did have some freaky Greek sauce that was Greek yogurt mixed with like spicy mayo, if you will, or something like along those lines. So yeah, 100%. Got the rice, the beets, some chicken in there, and some red onions. Feels good. I'll probably go grab some fruit or a salad on the way home.
Yeah, I got 2 bites gone and the rest waiting for me, taunting and teasing me.
Like, you know what I love about like the health conversation? Like, people will see the way I eat. Like, people will look at fruit or look at the salad and like, man, you're really taking this health thing far. Yeah, I only have one body and I want to take care of it.
We got a little Freddie Felt. Welcome in, man.
What up, though?
How are you, brother?
With the buff, so I see you out here, man. A little buffalino.
Hey, I will say, it is live out here. It is a great event, but my lily white Irish skin is burning bacon on my neck.
You know what? I feel you on that. I got the natural sunscreen protecting on me. You feel me?
There you go. There you go.
I ain't gonna lie though. Like I'm not particularly a fan of getting super dark.
You know what I loved hearing out here today? You know how many people I've heard just passing going, "Oh, Woodward's here. Woodward's here."
Shout out to the people, man. That was okay. That was a nice one we got here. It's another one.
The word is getting out when it comes to Woodward Sports, that's for sure.
And it's not local either.
Woodward Sports, appreciate it, man. Like it is not local anymore. Legitimately, when I go out, they don't ask me about playing for Michigan or playing for the Jets or the Browns. Like every time I say it, was oh man, Woodward Sports,
that's
we love
awesome.
this, we love that, we love.
That's awesome.
That's why I love that, man. That's the phase of my life that I'm in now, so I appreciate that.
And Chet, be ready for a lot more of this stuff. You've seen a lot of guests come through the new studio. You're seeing us go out to more community events. We're going to be doing more lifestyle stuff, so strap in, man, and get ready for it. And if you have a business or an event or some sort of lifestyle stuff going on in Metro Detroit that you want us involved, reach out. You can hit me up, Anson, at woodwardsports.com. Message me with your ideas if you want to get us out there. If you want Braylon hitting in the 3-hole for your softball team, you know, I get a few of those, man. People hit me up, they're like, hey, can you send me Braylon?
Hey, I'm telling you, I'm up for the golf. I'm up for the golf. Just let me know when.
Braylon, how's your golden tee game? I know you're a great golfer, but how's your golden tee game?
Man, I haven't played that in a while.
I used to have golden tee in my basement.
Did you?
100%. Like the house in West Bloomfield, I had golden tee in the basement.
What color shirt did you wear? Which guy?
Red.
I like the lavender man. Give me the lavender
I got
man.
a golden tee at the crib. I can't stay away from it.
gotta get the red shirt.
People will come over for that game.
Oh, NFL Blitz, NBA Jam, I got you.
Blitz. Well, somebody was saying they should make NFL Blitz into a movie or an NBA Jam into movies.
Yeah, 100%.
That'd be kind of interesting.
What kind of stunt double
or
work
maybe an
are we doing
anime
in
at least.
NFL Blitz. Need some stunt doubles.
Yes, it would be fun, man. It would be fun. Well, with Smash TV and everything starting to turn into reality.
You was talking shit like you was about to hit 10.
How many did you hit?
4. Yeah,
Out of 15?
5 points.
4.
Did we have him on? Did we get it?
4 shots.
Solid.
I got it. That wind.
Oh, the wind. Oh, the wind.
There were some elements to it.
Hey, the sun was in his eyes.
I want to go fire off 15.
Go for it, man. Shoot or shoot.
You just gotta make them all, though.
Here, hop in here. Goodbye, guys. Y'all enjoy your weekend. He'll say, well, are we done? We out of here? Or you want to say hi?
Man, look, get out of here. We appreciate you guys. Go enjoy your weekend.
I want to go
This
hoop.
weather's too beautiful, man. Go enjoy your weekend. We appreciate you guys for tuning on to Woodward Sports 2.0. It's Braylon Over Show. Thank you to everybody on staff. Kool-Aid, Sweet Potato Cam. We appreciate D-Mac talking mental health. That was a really, really good conversation. Go back and watch if you didn't see it. My co-host, Anson Wells. Shout out to everybody. Freddie Felt, always good to see you.
Shout out Mortgage Pros, of course, man.
And Mortgage Pros, have us out here next year. Give us a little bit of advance notice,
Yeah,
and
let's
we'll
do
make
it.
this event special. We'll see you.
Smash the like button, too.
Looking for your daily sports fix? Look no further. Join Braylon Edwards, the University of Michigan legend.
Lofting it, right corner of the end zone for Braylon, up in the air. Touchdown, Michigan!
And Shep.
Do you believe this comeback?
Your favorite sports commentator as they tackle the hottest topics in the world of sports. Catch the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep, Monday through Friday from 2 to 4 p.m. on the Woodward Sports Network. Get ready to laugh, learn, and love sports like never before.